Here we go again. Yeah, let's go. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? Good.
Uh-oh, am
How
I
are you?
delayed?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Am I delayed?
No, I had my Bluetooth speaker on, and when it's on, it gives an echo.
Oh, okay.
But you're fine. I just wanted to turn that off really quickly.
All righty.
Share this out to a few.
All right. Let's do it. Um, so
So
how
how's everything?
everything's going well. How come I can't like add this to like oh wait. How do I um like share a link to the live or I can't, right?
What do you mean? In
So
a text message, or you mean on the app, or
yeah, on the app. So like I tried to in that video that I did, I tried to link the live in the, you know how you can go in and link the live?
yeah,
I couldn't link it, but I guess that's because it's not mine.
possibly.
Okay.
I set you up as a moderator. I think that's supposed to give you more capabilities,
Okay.
but I'm not 100% certain. I
Because I
did
see.
just I
Go
was
ahead.
just gonna say I did share it to my story since we just started.
Okay.
So I mean that's a thing too. You could, add it to your story that we're live now.
Okay. But I see like something on here that says suggest a co host. So what's the difference between a co host and a moderator?
So, like a moderator can, if there's some stuff going on in the chat that we don't want or something, you could actually block that person,
Okay.
or you can, do different things on the screen and
Okay.
that type of thing. Um, just as a what was the other? You say co-host, or what was the
Yeah,
other
it
one?
just says like suggest co host. Suggest a co host.
So that I have you as the co-host now. You're on the
Oh,
screen.
okay.
If you did
Mm-hmm.
that,
Okay.
then that person would be able to hop up on the screen with us.
Okay. I didn't know what it was, so
Let
all right, welcome in Life Money with Jason.
me share this out to a few more people.
I think I shared it in the one a day. Has it been a crazy week for you too?
A little bit. I was gonna get into that also.
Okay.
Kind of just talking about life and reselling and how to, juggle both. It's
Yeah.
it's it's a lot, and then my schedule is gonna be changing real soon, so we'll
Oh,
we'll get we'll
your
get
son
into
starts
that.
school, right? Is it back to
Yes,
school?
and
Mm-hmm.
it's well not till September, early September,
Okay.
but I still am gonna have to figure things out how I'm gonna be fitting in everything, like
Yeah.
sourcing time, picture time, all of that.
Yep.
So
It's a lot.
it's
So
it's gonna
what
be
tell me
fun.
about your crystal or that. Yeah.
This one is labradorite. This one is actually my favorite. I don't know if you can see it like
It's
glimmers like a
beautiful.
bluish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's one of my favorite ones. It's so ironic. I feel like all of them, this is labradorite too. It's just a different shade. And
Okay.
this is aventurine, green aventurine. But they all have a different frequency. I
Oh,
don't know if you're into that, but um,
I don't know a lot
emotion,
about it.
emotions and everything have a frequency. If you're
Mm.
sad, you're at a lower frequency. If you're happy, you're at a higher frequency. If you're feeling positive, it's a different frequency. So if you have crystals of some sort on you, around you, in your presence, it changes the frequency of the energy in your area.
Oh,
So
okay.
a lot of people will wear them on different types of jewelry around their wrist and
Mm-hmm.
different things. They'll have them put in their home in different areas,
Right.
and I believe it actually does make a difference if you're into Scientology and like the science of things.
Hmm.
It actually is proven that crystals hold a different type of frequency.
Oh, wow.
So I just have looked into which ones have different frequencies that fit my personality, my frequency, or what I'm looking for. And
Okay.
I don't know. I've been rocking out with crystals for years now, actually. So
But that's
yeah.
pretty cool because that's not something that I don't know. I guess I don't see a lot of men in the crystal world, but I'm not in the crystal world, so maybe they are, and I just don't know it.
Oh, look at that, Thriftiana D1 in the building. He says I have crystals in my office. See, and
Oh, wow.
some people, use them for other things. It's not just like paperweights and stuff. There's actually,
Right.
different
So,
reasoning for all of them.
okay. But that's cool. I'm a person that loves to learn. So I want to know, like, because I think that that's just how we learn, we grow.
For
And
sure.
if look, if a crystal will help me, they are pretty. You're right. If a crystal will help me with my low energy days and my frustration,
Yeah.
I'm
So
game.
I have even seen like there are some people like even uh children or people that may be on the spectrum.
Hmm.
They have ones that are calming. I'm sure you may have heard about amethyst. Amethyst
Hmm.
is a calming crystal. So I
Really?
have an autistic nephew, and there's a few different autistic people that I came across. I have a really big one.
Hmm.
It's like it like really sits in the palm of your hand. You just hand it to him, and it changes. It just changes everything. Like the whole everything that's
Really?
going on with them. If they're the rowdy type, sometimes it will
Hmm.
just bring them down and they'll just be looking at the crystal like mesmerized. And so it actually, it works similar to me. It works similar to like a lavender bath. When you take a
Okay.
lavender bath, it's like it sets the tone and it
Hmm.
eases you
Hmm.
and like calms you down. Even like a
Definitely.
Epsom salt, when you put that in your
Yep.
bath, it just does something.
A
Same
soak.
thing,
Yep.
same thing with crystals. He says D2 speaking the truth.
I love it. That's
I
so
actually have
cool.
books on it and stuff. Like I'm a big reader, so
Hmm.
I've even read books about it and all of that, and like just to make sure I'm not being conned, and it actually has something to it, and come to find out it actually does. So
So it's funny because I went to a jewelry store like a month or so ago, and it's a jewelry store that I go in a lot, and they have beautiful um, stones everywhere. Not diamonds and so forth, but they have all of these stones that they've gone to mining,
Hmm.
like places and dug them up and all of this stuff. And I'm like, okay,
So
that's pretty cool. I just
the crystals that people wear, they're actually mined. You go to mines and
oh.
actually dig them up, and you find them in the dirt. Well, like they come from all different various places around the world, some
Hmm.
from, Brazil, you might get some from overseas and other countries there, Spain, and like even the United States has crystals that are specific to our country that,
Oh,
that we will export to other places and things like that. But yeah, they're definitely mined just like a diamond is or like gold is and things like that.
let me write that down.
Yeah, very, very interesting. I'm telling you. If you're having bad luck or bad energy, it might just be, a crystal that can
I
help
need
you
to
out.
go get a whole container and just fill them up.
I actually have a bunch. I got some. If you want some, I could get you started.
Look, I need the one for stress, the one for calming, the one for just becoming so overwhelmed. That I think that kind of, I was going to talk about that a little bit, how overwhelming life can get.
Seriously.
And it makes you feel like, A, I don't want to do this.
Hmm.
B, I don't want to do this. So I think I think that, but then, like, you get a good night's rest, you wake up refreshed, you feel better, you're like, okay, I can do this. This is not hard. It's not rocket science. So that's what I think.
Anna, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate that. And look, Thriftiana, he says my first WN purchases were crystals. It's addictive.
Wow,
I'm telling
that's
you.
pretty cool.
Look,
I didn't even know that there was a market on
we
there.
might get you into a whole different
Ah, you
niche
never
or
know.
something. Yeah, for
You
sure.
never know. I love a good piece of jewelry, and if
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
multi-purpose, I love it.
Definitely. Yep. Hey, Carly, welcome
Hey,
in.
Carly,
Glad to have you. We're in here talking crystals real quick. Miss Tammy was asking about my crystal that I wear around my neck.
so
I have
cute.
a bunch of different ones. Thank you for the
And I
heart
guess I
me.
shouldn't say it's cute. I should say it's very masculine. That's what I should
It
say.
is though. I don't mind. It can be cute. It gets the job done for me.
Hey, that's pretty cool. All right.
Look, Carly's asking, does it have special energy? And real quick, I know we've been talking for the last few minutes about it. This particular one, labradorite, for whatever reason, it helped. I deal with arthritis. That
Hmm.
actually is one of the reasons why I got into reselling as a business that I can do at my leisure on my own time because I deal with arthritis. This particular stone helps me with that. That part I can't explain, but I wear it, I have it on my wrist, and I have it around my neck, and it just makes me feel more, I don't know, like just energy that I get that it
Really?
doesn't. Yeah, it just helps me with that. I deal with arthritis really bad sometimes, like gout
So,
and all of that. And
yeah.
um, have you ever gone and gotten a massage and they use the stones? They use the
Hmm.
heated stones
The
on you.
hot stones,
You can
yes.
use a crystal just like that. Sometimes I'll have an ache on my body and I'll take a crystal and I will just rub it on that area of my body. And it does just like the heated stones that they use for massages. It works in the same way.
Okay.
I have even
So,
listen to this too, real quick. I have even put crystals in my bath with me. I will literally
really?
sit in the bath and I will sit the crystal in the bath water. And it is something where it I don't know, it does something to your bath just like lavender does, for sure.
Really? Serendipitous cabs? I'm sorry. We
Oh, what
weren't
did she
ignoring
say?
you.
I didn't even we got caught up in the oh, she said she cuts all crystals and stones. That's very
Really?
interesting. I never got into that side of it. I don't know about cutting them. I do buy them. I wonder what she uses to cut them.
Wow, that
Christiana
is
says
so
my wife
interesting.
has bad arthritis too. But yeah, it's definitely a bunch of different uses. Um, that you can use crystals for.
Okay,
So
so I'm gonna tell you, I'm going to find some. I don't know where, but I'm going to find some because I have I've got knee issues. So years ago, I went to the orthopedic person, and they told me that my knees are basically bone on bone. So I had never really felt or had any issues until very recently. The pain that I feel, like, it wakes me up out of my sleep. And so I was like, I wonder if this is like inflammation, arthritis, like a combination of things that's going on. So the only
mhm.
thing that I really found to help me was some CBD roll on. So I roll it on and it helps immensely.
I have used that
But
too.
okay, but I'm not a huge fan of that. Like I don't want to have those roller bottles all over my house just in case. So I'm willing to try anything. So maybe the crystals are the way to go. So you have to send me like where I can buy that crystal
I can do you even one
so I can
better.
get
I have
started.
a bunch in a bowl in my home. I will send you some to get you started if you like. I can, give you some amethyst crystals and some other ones that may be helpful to you. And then you can do some
Perfect.
research on those particular crystals to see exactly what they may help with. Carly says I am all
Yes.
about natural ways to heal. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's awesome. Such a
Yeah.
cool topic.
Yeah, I didn't know we were going to start there.
Hey, sometimes the topics makes ways for themselves.
For sure. So
Definitely.
you were getting into your week or weekend. You want to give us a little
Yeah.
recap?
So I feel like there are times when I'm like so driven. I'm like, oh, I can do this. I can do this. I can, balance 12 plates on my head while juggling balls. Like, I think I can be all of that. And then there are moments when I'm like, maybe I can, but who wants to? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
who wants to do that? So I think that this past week, when I
I'm
started
listening.
looking, okay, when I started looking into my sales and what my sales were looking like, and I started to see how some of my sales had fallen, how I wasn't on track or trend, hitting the numbers that I hoped to hit in July. I kind of started like, okay, well, maybe this isn't, maybe I need to think about something else. Um, yeah,
It's not very zen. That's funny.
not at all. So what I ended up doing, I just took I still was listing, I still was doing what I needed to do, but I just took a break, um, kind of a mental break from socials, like not really posting in social media and things like that. And just to kind of like reflect on like how far I've come. The
Mhm.
one good thing, and I'll say this about Nifty, and I know we'll probably talk about it more, but Nifty has this feature that will allow you to set custom date ranges. So I kind of went back to last year to see what my numbers were last year compared to this year. And it really just gives you a good picture of just how far you've come. Like you're not in the same place. It's nothing but growth that has
You mean
occurred.
you mean the analytics where you
Yes.
were a year ago? Oh, okay, okay.
Yes. So I kind of did that and I was like, I think that maybe I need to give myself a break. You know what I mean? Because you're not failing just because maybe things aren't happening as fast as you think they are. Maybe, I haven't been sourcing a lot either. And that kind of makes you sad.
Especially if that's a happy place for you, like it is for me.
So I think it's just finding a balance. It's finding a balance and keeping everything balanced around you. So,
I
um,
definitely agree. You have to. I know. I sometimes just try to take a step back and just like you do have to realize like, hey, I have come a long way. This time last year, I was not. I mean, I wasn't doing as much as I am doing
right.
now, or I didn't. I wasn't as far along as I am, now.
Yeah,
And also, I would say another thing is celebrating the small victories, like
absolutely.
little things. You know what I mean? Like you have to be encouraging and motivating yourself through this
Exactly.
journey because it's not easy. You know what I mean?
It's
Hard
not.
to always
And
be proud of where you are today. Definitely.
definitely. But sometimes I think it's hard for you to see like how far you really are today. Do you know what I mean? Like
I
sometimes you
know
get
exactly
lost
what you
in
mean.
all of the stuff. So
Hey, Arizona picking, welcome in.
Devil Dog just joined too, it looks like.
Oh,
Welcome in,
welcome
you
in.
guys.
But yeah, definitely. I totally agree. Um, it's a lot sometimes,
It
but like
is.
Carly said, you got to be proud where you are today, and just keep moving forward.
Yeah, definitely.
It's what do they say? It's not a sprint. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're in this for the long haul,
Right,
so
exactly.
you
So you
don't want
can't
to.
burn yourself out. And I think that
Exactly,
the
exactly.
other thing that I think, and this rolls right into scheduling, I think that for me in the corporate world, I was always grinding for someone else's business. So I was doing the 10, 12-hour days without blinking an eye, or coming home and where I might not have had my computer open, but by the middle of the night, I was tossing and turning, thinking about what needed to be done the next day, etc. So I think that now there's something to be said for the fact that I'm doing it for me. So I
Hmm.
don't really know how to turn it off. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't really know. And I hadn't set the parameters for I'm only going to work 10 hours a day, period. Whatever that looks like. I'm only going to do 10 hours, or I'm only going to do 8 hours, 5 days a week, or whatever the case. And I think it's really important that we set the parameters. Do you know what I mean? We should have regular working hours like we would if we were working a corporate job, not
Hmm.
like working all the time.
I need to
So
do
I think that's
better at
another
that
thing
too
that I
because I
just need
feel
to
like there's always something to be done. I'm always trying to do
exactly.
something, and you definitely do have to give yourself a break at times, so you don't wear yourself
Yes.
out. And I know we were texting at one point, and I think you had asked me something along the lines of, "Do you feel like reselling consumes your entire life?" You know what I mean?
Right.
And then we were
Right.
talking about, kind of comparing it to the corporate world and everything like that. But the part that I like about it is we're working towards something for ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You have made the point
Yes.
that in the corporate world, you're working towards someone else's goals and someone else's dreams. At least
Hmm.
with this, you're working towards your own end goal, what you have, set for yourself. So to me, that kind of makes it worth it, but you still can't burn yourself out and think that you're going to cram 20 hours worth of work into, one day. You know what I mean?
Well, believe me, when I walk downstairs sometimes, and I did a video this morning about opening my office, like going to open my office, and it's like nothing has changed. Like I'm going, like I'm not seeing, um, I'm not seeing my money pile get
Any
empty.
lower?
Yeah.
I know the feeling. Oh, man. I know the feeling. Oh, my
And
goodness.
so sometimes
Welcome
that
in,
could
Miss
be
Prisoner.
sometimes that could be very discouraging when you looking
For
around like, okay,
sure. Oh, my
what am I
goodness.
doing every day? Like
It seems like it's never enough, right?
always, always. So D1 says, I'm all about self-care. You are the only one that really knows what you need. And that is so true. That is very, very true.
Definitely. Yep. Carly said it's a total mindset shift. You have to take care of you first.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely good
Mm-hmm.
points for sure.
Definitely. So that catapulted me into today. I'm like yesterday didn't even happen. It's like, yeah, you were a little bummed yesterday, but so what? Okay, today let's just do it all again. Let's just jump in with both feet and make it happen. So here we are.
Another thing that I try to think of, hey Ashley, welcome in. Another thing that I try to think of when I get in those type of slumps is the
Mm-hmm.
reason why I even got started doing it.
Yep.
My why is my children. I try to, it. this profession allows me to open up a lot of time when I do
Mm-hmm.
need, like, my son is doing karate classes
Yeah.
2 times a week, and then he's going to be starting preschool in September.
That's so fun.
And doing something like reselling, I'm going to be able to be there for every karate class. I'm going to be able to be there the first day of school for him, and different things like that. Where when I was working a regular 9 to 5 job, it's like, oh, I'm going to have to catch this next time, or
Yeah.
hopefully next week maybe I'll be able to make it, and things like that. So
Yeah.
I kind of just keep that in mind. Like I said, my reason why keeps me going, and hopefully
It
that'll motivate you to get out of the slump.
sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't.
That's true. That's true.
But I understand completely, because I think back to when I didn't have the freedom. So when my children were in school, we worked out a plan. They were in middle school, so let's not be alarmed, but they were in middle school, and they, instead of having me pay the after school care, that was absorbent, they would just hide in the bathroom. So they would just hide in the bathroom.
Oh my goodness.
But it worked. They made it through, no harm, no foul. Everybody was safe, all the things. But they worked. Oh, they went to school at a place that didn't offer bus service and things like that. So there were so many things happening, and I had to work. So, but it worked out. Oh, that's so cute. Look at the bear. It looked like a
so,
gummy bear.
so Thriftiani says my next goal before turning 47 is to prepare for going full time at reselling. Awesome.
It's I love it, David. I went full time last year, and you know, I love it. I do love it. It does get overwhelming, but I love it.
Definitely. Hey, Angela. Hey, I
Hey
see Laura. Laura
everybody.
joined in. Thank you for the heart me. Oh, we got a full house in here, Tammy.
All
Don't you
right,
like
let's
this? This is
go. Let's
awesome.
go.
That is
We
so
love
cool.
that.
Appreciate you guys for joining in on this. Ashley is talking to David. She says, "You got this. It's scary, but you can do it." For sure.
Ashley, how long have
Definitely.
you
Go ahead. Go
Ashley,
ahead.
how long have you been a full-time reseller?
Rich Rod says, "I'm doing it as a little engine right now, building it as I work my full-time job." That's exactly how you should do it, honestly.
Yes.
I think it gets more discouraging when you're trying to just do a complete switch,
Oh yeah.
If you gradually move into it, you can kind of work your way towards, becoming full-time, and things like that. Oh, she
Yeah.
said 10 years? Oh my goodness. The veteran right there. I like that.
Yes,
Might
seriously.
might have to ask you for some tips. What do you do when you get down and discouraged and things like that?
Right. How do you keep going?
Arizona says we first
Hey,
were able to have my
Shandon.
wife quit her job, and then I followed. That is awesome. Let
Mm,
me see if I can get a,
yeah,
a
that
round of
is.
applause for some of the different stories in here, because those are
Some of
awesome.
the veterans.
Yeah, I love to hear that.
Oh, Ms. Risner says y'all got it backwards. Scary is having no choices.
Oh, that is true
I guess
too.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
Yeah, yeah, for
When you're
sure.
forced. Mm-hmm. Devil
That was
Dog said we have a saying in the military: blood and guts make the grass grow. Sometimes you got to work hard, and I agree.
yep,
Absolutely, you
yep.
do. You
If
do.
if you
So
don't work hard for yourself, who else will?
exactly.
Really,
Exactly.
really.
And that's the mindset. It's like if I was doing it for somebody else and I was giving them 900%, why wouldn't I give myself 1,000? You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
it just makes no sense. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's talk numbers. How have we been doing with
Yeah.
Nifty? Where are we at?
So, all right. I'm gonna be fully transparent. I think I told you. I might have even said it on the live, but I set my personal goal for 300 sales for the month. 300
Okay.
sales for the month, which, if you
Okay.
break it down, that's 10 sales a day.
Yep.
I'm nowhere near that. Nowhere near that.
Okay, so this is what I think about our sales. We
Yeah.
really have no control. I mean, we have limited control. I'll say we have limited control over the number of sales. So
Mhm.
I think for me, the better measurement is the number of listings. Like, how many
So
am I listings?
So I literally wrote that down as a question for you because I know
Okay.
your inventory is extensive. I know you get, a lot more sales than I do. I actually put in my notes, I said, setting sales goals without calculating the listings needed. So
Okay.
I want to try to work backwards. Maybe this will help someone else in the chat out also with sales goals they may have for themselves. If I wanted to accomplish this 10 sales a day, 300 sales in the month, how many listings am I talking about here? Like, I literally just am now getting to 1,000 listings. I know that's not
Okay.
enough per se, but can we help me out, Tammy? What do I got to do? Like, I need to really get this
Okay, so
under
I'm going to
wraps.
lean on the chat for this too, because in my world, I look at dollars. So it would do me no good to get $300 sales. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want the sales that are going to be like, so when I look at my month, I would love to to net about $8,000 a month.
So let me pause you right there.
Yep.
So I should get this sale amount of sales out of there and just turn it to a dollar amount. Do you think? I
I
kind of was
don't
looking
think,
at it like I kind of was looking at it in the sense that I know the inventory that I have for sale is going to at least make me a certain amount. No
okay,
matter if I'm selling the cheapest item that I have for, sale on my platforms, I know it's going to make me
okay,
X amount of dollars. So I kind of was looking at even if I sold 300 of those in the month, it's going to equate to that X amount of dollars when that month is complete. Should I just completely get the number of sales out of there, or should I, you know, what say you?
okay. So
The
I say for me, it's better to look at dollars, because when I was looking at the number of sales, so for example, Monday I sent out 17 orders, but
Wow.
the total profit from those 17 orders was not phenomenal. It was like maybe $300. But then on
Wow, really?
Monday, yeah, so that's what I mean. So then, like Monday sales that I sent out on Tuesday, I only sent seven, but I was almost $500
Okay,
in
okay.
profit. So you see what I'm saying? I think that for me, it's about the dollars. It's definitely about the dollars. Now, I do think that it is good to have a number of sales goal. I do think that, because I do have a number of sales goal listed in Nifty as well. But I really just, yeah, that's true. July sales will look different than November sales. That is so true.
For sure.
So
Definitely.
I just look
I'm
at
just
it
looking
like,
at some of these other comments in here that we missed. Laura says I'm
uh-oh.
technically part-time as a reseller and part-time as a dog walker. She said dog walking allowed me to have guaranteed income to quit corporate.
But that's cool. I admire you being a dog walker, because I could never do that. That's
Right?
like, that would just not be my mission, my ministry, as they say. That wouldn't be me.
Carly says, yes, very true, Tammy. Make your goals more based on listings or a dollar amount. So,
I just think that that is something that you can actually look at. So if you look at, so I looked at my corporate income
mhm.
on an annual basis, and I did factor in like all the perks. So I took my entire package and figured out like what I wanted to make every month. So $7,000 is not what I want to make every month. I really want to make more than that. But 7,000 just sounds just a little bit more doable than where I really want to be swinging from the rafters. So yeah, I just think that it's easier if you take your dollars um, and say, okay, so in order for me to, because you know what your prices are, right? So in order for me to reach this number, I need to be selling X number of items at X number of dollars. So you get your average sales cost per item. So I think you can back into the number, but I think you need to start with your end number first. Chad,
Gotcha,
am I
gotcha.
wrong?
Carly says, I like tracking
Yes.
where I
So,
was a year ago and aim better. I am falling short this year with my
mm-hmm.
move. Well, that is, I
Oh,
won't say unforeseen, but you have a reason why your sales might be a little different
right.
from last year since you had a whole move and everything.
So
Um,
Laura's asking me, is your goal 8K after all expenses? So yes, 8K a month after all expenses is where I would love to be. So currently I'm right around 6 to 7, depending on the month. So I'm not too far off. Hey Terry, welcome
so
in. You're never late.
Hey Terry. So Laura made a point here too, and this is kind of how I was looking at it. She says you can
Okay.
do items sold, especially if you know your average sale price. Then you can
Mm-hmm.
goal your dollar amount. So I guess that's how I was kind of looking at it. You are putting it in a different perspective for me, kind of having the monetary amount in mind and then kind of working it. But I think that was how I was looking at it. I kind of understand my average dollar per my
Okay.
sales, amount, and was kind of working it that way. But you're definitely making it make sense for me a little more.
So T Wolf is asking, what do I sell mostly? I sell mostly clothing. I do shoes, bags, so clothing and accessories
And
is
I'm
what I
doing the
mostly
same.
do.
I primarily sell clothing, also trying to move around in some different categories. But right now, at least 80 to 90% of my inventory is clothing. So.
So are you selling a lot of clothing on Facebook Marketplace?
Not so much on Facebook Marketplace. I usually only sell the bigger items that I don't really want to deal with shipping on,
Okay.
the other platforms on Facebook Marketplace. Um, and then if it's something that I feel I could sell real fast down the street around the corner from me,
Right.
get cash in hand versus dealing with all the fees and everything like that. So that's kind of what I use
Absolutely.
Facebook Marketplace for.
So Laura said I tried to do like Tammy, but I was too new to hit my money goals. Laugh out loud, so I switched. And Arizona said right now between eBay and auctions, our goal is between 10 and 12K a month. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
But are you doing live auctions on what on the WN?
I'm just looking
She
at some more
said
of these comments
they
if we
said
see
we
if we
slow
can.
down a lot during the summer, but that's crazy.
I'm
Like you
like
must be
trying to
having live
prepare
auctions
myself
daily.
for. I'm trying to prepare myself for it to pick back up because, oh man, I want 17 sales over the weekend like you guys.
But you know what's funny? That's only like because I ship every day except Sunday. So that was my sales from the latter half of Saturday into Sunday.
Saturday,
So
same,
yeah.
yeah, definitely. I know how that is.
Hmm. She said, yes, it is on the WN. We just started high bid. I don't know what that is. Is that another platform?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, me either.
That's a nice goal though, 10 to 12K a month. Wow.
Could you imagine?
I'm rooting
I
for you. I
currently
know
have
that
about
Arizona.
3,000. I need to start watching their videos. Into the
Into the
B, I
B.
have about 3,000 things listed.
Sheesh. I only got a third of that, 1,000, and it took me a long time to get there. Oh, Hybid is an auction site. Okay.
So I wonder what are the differences in high bid and WN?
I've never even heard of that one.
Me either. I'm always interested though.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, chat. Speaking of who's selling on Vinted?
Oh yeah, I would love to hear um, any update you might have with Vinted. Oh,
Oh,
Laura
I
says
got
she's at
an
1160. We will get
update.
there, David. Yeah, for sure. I'm persistent trying to, make it happen.
So Devil Dog says that they're selling on Vinted. So and Laura says she
Lord.
has stuff listed, but never sold.
So
So I have.
go ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I did use your link. You had sent me a link to sign up for Vinted. I did create the account. I haven't
Okay.
listed anything just yet. I have every intention to, but I am still trying to get all of my listings on Nifty cross listed. I have about
Yes.
half of that 1,000 on the Bay that I have listed on the Bay on
Okay.
Poshmark and and Depop. Mercari, it's like you have to have a certain amount of sales before you can up the amount of listings. So I'm kind of waiting for sales to come through to actually cross list more on there. But so I just didn't want to overwhelm myself, but I did sign up with your Vinted link. I have every
Okay.
intention.
You'll get there.
Yeah,
You'll
for
get there.
sure.
So for me, I this is what I do when I'm listing on Nifty, when I'm listing across the 5 platforms that they offer. I simply put, oh no, I didn't think twice. I saw it and then it flipped, so I wasn't sure if it was like if you deleted it. But no, I'm cool with the F word.
Oh, you know what it
Anyway,
is? It comes up on my screen for some reason to approve certain comments. So as they're
oh,
coming through, I'm trying to approve them because I don't mind either. Like, it is what it is. But it's asking me if I want the comment in the chat, and I'm just like, yeah, approve it. Go ahead. It's okay.
yeah, we'll just like stop tripping.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah. So no worries, Lord, no worries. So what I did was, so what I do is I take the photos that I already have that I'm uploading into Nifty, and I upload them into Chat GPT, and I ask for a Vinted title and description, and it gives it to me. So I just take that, copy it, dump it over there, and boom, it's it's done.
And you were telling me that it's really simple to list on Vinted, correct? So I don't even know
Absolutely, it
why
is
I'm
so
like making
simple.
more of it than it needs to be. Do you use the same exact pictures that you use for the other platforms
Yep.
on Vinted? Yeah. So
I
I
do.
just
The
need.
only thing that cannot be used is you know how you've seen some of my photos in the one a day where they show the front of the jacket, the back of the jacket, and the label. You can't use collage pictures.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Okay.
So they frown on that. That's true, Laura. They do not like resellers. They do not want you to be a reseller and posting on there.
On
I've seen
Vinted?
so many people, yes, I've seen so many people say that if they start thinking that you're a reseller because you're uploading too much stuff, they will ban you.
Are you serious? All right. So then I have to approach this strategically.
Yes.
Because I think on Poshmark, I may have cross listed about 250 listings in like a day.
Okay, and so that's great for Poshmark, but yeah, you don't want to inundate. I try to do like 5 a day. So I try to
Okay.
do like 5 listings a day. Nothing crazy. Yeah, they don't want the stock photos. They don't want the what do you call it, the collage photos. They don't want low quality. Thank you for the rose. They don't want the low lighting and stuff like that. They don't want that.
That makes sense though. Hey, Nikki, welcome in.
Yeah, so I do the mannequin um photos, but I've had to take a couple of them and move them so they're not the first photo. I move them
Oh,
down
okay.
so they're like the fifth or sixth photo. So
Got you.
I don't know, but hopefully I don't get banned because I've sold just in the month of July. I think I've sold like 50 items on that platform, which
Wow.
isn't. I mean, it isn't fabulous, but it isn't bad either.
Yeah, no, that isn't bad at all.
Yeah,
So,
that's true, Carly. They want the perfection they get from resellers without the resellers. Right.
yeah, exactly, right? I was just gonna say, Nikki just joined the chat. She said she was going to a Second Avenue while she was watching us live.
Oh, cool.
I wonder if she's thrifting right now or not. You could put it in the chat
Oh,
if
that would
you're
be
in the
cool.
store. If you're in the store thrifting right now, listening in on the chat.
So Ashley said that she's done with Vinted. So Ashley, you didn't have a good experience either? Carly
I
said to
wonder
sell
what
my item for
happened.
$3. Yeah, me too. I want the tea.
I know, right?
So Carly, yeah, it's all about the tea. Carly, just so I thought that too, that everything was like so low. But what I started doing was just setting my price. And, I don't like the offers that come in. They're like, hey, will you take $7? No, I won't. Thank you, though.
Right,
Appreciate you
right.
looking.
Welcome in, Lainey. Thank you for joining
Hey,
us.
Lainey.
So
So
that I
Nikki
guess that's the
said she
thing.
went.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Nikki said I went to Goodwill in Burlington and Second Ave. Did
Oh,
you find
okay.
anything good?
So I wanted to talk about GW. Oh man, I heard some news over the weekend.
Uh oh.
I heard that they are no longer doing their $2 and $3 sales anymore. Does anyone know if
Oh,
that's true or not? Did
that's
you
in
hear
your neck
anything,
of the
Tammy?
woods.
Oh,
No, that's in your neck of the woods. We
you
don't
don't
do
have a
that.
GW where you're
Oh
at?
yeah, we have GW. We just don't
But
have $2 and $3 days.
oh, okay, I got you.
No,
So
no,
maybe the
we only
person I heard
have.
that from, maybe that was only in their area. I am certainly hoping it is.
So we
Um,
have color of the week starts on Sunday. So that color is 50% off. And we also have like 35% off for seniors. And I just happen to be old enough. So Laura, that is so interesting because the GWs in Indiana don't do colors either. Nikki, I'm in Ohio, Southern Ohio, I should say. Um,
Enter the B says my GW doesn't offer that. So yeah, you guys are right. I guess everyone operates a little differently.
I think it's based on the
I sure hope
corporation.
mine still keeps that $2 and $3. That was oh my goodness. I was getting stuff for awesome prices. Actually, just to talk about a quick sale that I had, I got a pair of I guess you pronounce it cool,
Yeah.
KUHL.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a pair of cool pants that it like unzips at the knee.
Yep.
They turn into
Convertibles.
shorts.
Mm-hmm.
I got them for $2 and I just sold them with the shipping for 72
Wow.
earlier this week. I was so ecstatic, and if they get rid of that $2 and $3 sale, I ain't gonna be able to get, make sales like that. Like, come on.
So that's funny. I love sales like that. I got a thank you so much for the gifts. Terry, I promise I am coming so that we can go to the bins. And yes, I am that old. Trust me. I get the senior discount. Like, look at the grade. Like it says it.
I
So
got grades too. They don't give me no senior discount.
look, I had one of them ask me for my ID. I was like, are you serious? For a discount?
What? Oh my goodness gracious.
But I happily
Ain't
showed
doing
it
too
so I
much
could get
now.
my 35%. So
Look, Nikki said I got grades too. I wish that was all we had to show was a couple grades here and there to get that senior discount.
Boy, wouldn't that be nice?
For
That would
real.
be pretty awesome. So I had a crazy sale this week from it was on Poshmark. I had a jacket. It was a Ralph Lauren blazer, men's blazer. It was a 48 long, and it was a gun check plaid pattern. So the gun check plaid pattern is like two distinct color patterns that come together.
Okay.
So it was weird, but it was, so I had watched somebody's video talking about gun check plaid and how you could price it. So I put $140 on this jacket. It sold. I paid four
What?
bucks.
Oh
Oh
my
my God.
goodness.
I was
Wait,
so
where's that
excited.
round of applause? Oh my
I
goodness.
was
So just
like,
the pattern,
yeah.
just the pattern sells like that, or was it the brand
Okay.
too, I guess?
Yeah. So I think the brand probably played a part. I think the fabric probably played a part as well. And even though it was just 100% wool, it was nothing grand about the fabric. But it did have suede patches on the elbow. So it's kind of the style. I think all of it together played a part. So yeah,
Okay. That's awesome
that was
though.
pretty
Oh my
exciting.
goodness. I love hearing about sales like that.
Yeah, they're good. If they would only just keep coming.
I'm just checking out some more of the comments here. I was
Nikki,
thinking
you go
about
to
going
flea
to the
markets.
I was thinking about going to the bins again soon. Last time I went to the bins was in May, and it was actually a good time. I picked up some good things, but I just haven't went back since then. I don't know why.
Yeah. Nikki says she sells cheap one, two, three, $5 items. Do you mean that's what your inventory is? Welcome in, hashtag cute items thrift. I love these names. They are phenomenal.
Right.
So I have a question for the chat.
Go ahead, go for it.
I found a belt. You guys know how I love belts. I found a belt and I thought, this belt is nice. Nothing big about it. I was just like, it's a nice belt. Well, then I started looking at it and it said genuine American alligator, right? So in
Whoa.
my mind, I'm thinking, so does that mean that if it was not American alligator, it would be less? Like, I don't understand. I didn't know that there was a distinguishing between an American alligator and a regular alligator, or, a foreign alligator, I'll say. Anyway, so when I looked the belt up, the comps are, first of all, there are not many listed, but a comp for this belt was $200.
Wow.
I was like, you know how you just be looking and you like, oh no, that ain't for real. Yes, it is. I was amazed.
So it was the same style, same make and everything, and the comps
Same
were.
brand, same. So there wasn't an exact comp to the American alligator,
Mhm.
but all of the other belts that were listed and sold were, some of them were even higher than $200. I was pretty impressed.
What?
Pretty impressed, I tell you.
Yeah, definitely. So
So
did you
Nikki,
list yours around that price, or you didn't list it yet, or what?
a little conservative. I'm about 195.
Ah, I like your style.
I was a little on the conservative side.
That's hilarious.
Nikki, what kind of stuff do you have in your storage units that you're downsizing to?
She
Oh my
says when she
goodness.
sells at flea market, she sells $1 to $5 items. Mm,
Jeez. So do you
wow.
find that you break even when you tally up the amount that you pay for your storage and absolutely hold my tequila for real. um
That's funny.
Do you find that you break even with the amount that you pay for your storage bins and how much you're actually selling?
I've always been curious about selling at flea markets too. I wanted to
Really?
try it, but I never have. I don't know. I feel like selling on platforms, you just have a wider,
A broader
reach.
reach.
Yeah, so I just never have. She says, no, I don't break even. Yeah, that's kind of why I've never tried it. A friend of mine was suggesting to try it, but I don't know.
Hashtag cute items thrift says American alligator is considered more authentic. Crocodile is usually considered less value.
That's good to
Thank
know.
you for that tip. I appreciate that.
Right,
So I will
right.
be in the thrift store looking for belts that are made of American alligator.
Devil Dog says flea markets are good if you want to liquidate. It's just doing a garage. It's just like doing a garage sale. That was actually why it was suggested to me to try to liquidate through my inventory, kind of do a rotation, maybe get some new stuff in there, but I don't know. I'll try a cross listing on with Nifty instead. Maybe I can get through my old inventory that way.
But seriously, if you do have, if anybody has low inventory, like Nikki, if you're selling for a dollar, three, I think you said two, three, and five, or something like that, try Vinted. You can't go wrong. Like, you take a couple pictures. There's no real requirement for you to take a lot of pictures, um, but take a couple pictures and pop them up there. Put a couple
Yeah.
keywords and see what happens. Arizona said, I
Arizona.
tried some flea markets. People do really well, but they have the gift.
I guess you got to have a special talent for the flea market crowds.
Yeah. I don't know. I just see. Oh, okay. So Nikki, have you found that Vinted, you sell a lot of stuff on Vinted?
How does I have a question with the shipping on Vinted. How does it, is it what you set it at, or how does that work?
You don't even see it.
Really?
Whoever's buying sees the shipping. All you select one of three categories. Is it small enough to fit in the envelope? Is it small enough to fit in a shoebox? Or do you need a moving box? That's it. That's
Wow.
all.
Okay, okay.
Wow, Nikki, you say vintage sucks too. Hashtag cute items thrift. I like vintage. I haven't had any problems with it so far.
But too, it might depend on what you're selling because, like in Nikki's situation, if she's selling smaller items, a dollar, $2,
Yeah,
$5, and then the shipping is going to cost the buyer more than the item is worth,
yeah, that's
then you
true.
probably would come across some difficulties on there. So,
Yeah, see, most of the things that I'm selling on Vinted are going to the UK. I've sold probably about 8 things to people in the US.
wow.
Yeah. So it does take you longer to get your money, but other than that, I don't know. I don't have many complaints about it. So maybe my complaints are going to start. We'll see.
Hashtag says yes, the UK shows out.
Yeah, Terry, I'm with you. Money is money. I like money. And as long as it's green, we're going to work it out. We're going to
Right.
work it out. So, David, have you gotten many? Where do I get my boxes? Into the B? You mean just my shipping boxes? This is controversial because from Poshmark. Like,
I was, that's so funny you say that. I was just gonna say because you were reminding me that you can order free shipping supplies through Poshmark, and I was saying how I ordered, the 100 that they let you order, and we were hoping that I wasn't gonna get 100 bundles of
yes.
boxes. So it did in fact just send the one bundle of
Okay.
boxes, but I did receive them. So enter the B, if you are on Poshmark, you can get some free shipping supplies sent to you. They actually dropped them all right on my porch, so that was
Right.
lovely.
That they
Hey,
do. It's pretty
Sarah. Thank
cool.
you for the heartbeat. They're free
Okay,
on
so
USPS too.
yeah,
Yep, that's true. You were gonna
but
say
you do
something,
have
Tammy? I
to.
didn't mean to cut you off.
So they are free on USPS, but you do have to have a Poshmark store. I don't think USPS gives you free shipping unless it's the priority. I mean, free shipping boxes unless it's priority. Now, maybe wrong.
And then that
Yes,
priority shipping
Into
is
the B said I
expensive.
haven't seen it for. Oh my goodness. Hey Sarah, welcome in. Hmm.
I'm just making sure we didn't
Okay,
miss
you
any.
guys.
Go ahead. What you got? What you got for us, Tammy?
I'm going to show you something I found yesterday.
Okay, let's
So I was
see.
walking through the thrift store, right? I'm walking through the thrift store,
Hmm.
and I'm like, "Oh, this is such a bust. There's not anything in here." So they quietly rolled out of the cart, and I was like, "Let me look and see what's in here." So I started digging, and I found this bag. You see this bag? It's just a regular bag, right? You don't think anything about it. It's in great shape,
Hmm.
clean. The feet look good. All the things, right? So I
Yes.
was like, let me put this bag down. I'm sure it don't sell for nothing. They wanted $9.99 for the bag. So in my mind, I'm thinking, if they want $9.99 for it, they must know something I don't know.
Hmm.
So I looked it up. There's the brand, Ms. Wallace. This
Ms. Wallace.
bag retails for $285.
What?
This little air puff.
It looked like some packing bubble
Right.
wrap.
Exactly. Some bubble wrap with handles. I I'm really struggling, you guys. I want to keep it, but it can resell for $140. So do I keep it
Mm.
or do I let it go? Help me
It-
out. Help me out, chat. Now, let's be clear. I don't need another purse. I don't. I don't need another handbag. But my question is, do I keep it? Because
Oh,
it's just nice.
Lainey has the perfect suggestion. She said, use it for a bit and then sell it. Take you a couple pictures with it, show it off in some pictures,
And
and
let
then
it
you put it on
go.
your platforms.
I think you're right. When I looked at Call Yourself Elsa and Let It Go, you're right. So
That's hilarious.
when I was looking in my closet, I was like, the last thing you need is
How you
another
doing?
purse. Like you need a purse like you need a hole in your head. So I think the vote is that it's gonna go. But I do think I'm gonna take some pictures.
Yeah, for sure. Take it out to dinner or something with, and then take the pictures to post
You
online.
got it. That's exactly what it sounds like it.
Isn't that
Yeah,
one of the perks or the good things about what we do as
I
resellers? You
guess.
can wear a shirt once or something and wear a pair of shoes out, clean them up and take
Hey,
that picture and sell it like you never even wore
there you go. Like, like it's still hanging in the closet.
it. Right. They'll never know.
Never, never know.
That's hilarious.
Okay, Chad, I got a question for you. Let's talk about how you schedule all the things that you have to do. This is just a little brief snip of how do you manage your day? Are you scheduling like I have 4 hours to do listing, I have 45 minutes to do thrifting, I have an hour to do photographing, and then I have 2 hours to respond to social media. How are we doing this, you guys?
Terry says, what is
What is
scheduling?
scheduling, right?
That's a
I'm with
great start
you.
to the convo.
Yep, absolutely. So when I was in corporate world, I scheduled everything. So emails were from, The time I got in until like an hour and a half, and then I was off to a team meeting, and then from the team meeting, I, was delegating and doing this and this and this and this. So scheduling has always worked for me, and I've tried my best to schedule with this whole reselling thing, but it is not easy.
Arizona says we try to schedule our week and it fluctuates depending on how many units we get. See, and I kind of agree. Week to week, it depends on kind of my sourcing. And this is just me in particular. Like one week might be slower on sourcing, so I have to schedule my days out a little differently. But if I happen
Yeah,
to, I do storage units. If I get a storage unit and there's a ton of inventory in that storage unit, I might have to schedule my week a little differently, But
definitely.
I will say that I try to, as far as like picture taking, I try to do in batches. Like if I
Yeah,
go to GW and I pick up say 20 items, I will try to get the pictures for all of it taken, you know, I'll try to push through and get all the pictures taken at one shot so that I won't be struggling to take the pictures the next day, or I'll at least have them in my camera roll and I can, get the listings put together,
yeah.
the rest of the day or the following days. But it kind of depends on the inventory and how it works out for me that week.
So Carly says I have a schedule, but it's not based. It's not time based. It's blocks. I like that. I like that. I
Mm.
really do like that. Laney said, I try to make sure I'm listing 5 items a day and getting shipping out on time. I do not have a schedule. So I like that, Laney. But for me, I have been, I don't know. I think I've just been like, I do batch photograph, but I'm running out of time. Like, even though I'm working like 12 hours a day, I'm still running out of time. Like, there's something that I'm missing, and I don't know what I'm missing or how I'm missing it. So, let's see.
Nikki says I'm all over the place. I post when I can. I know how that goes. And then something else you have to factor in also, if you wake up in the morning to, 10 sales or just
Yep.
a ton of sales, you got to make sure that you're factoring that into your day so you can get them shipped out as fast as possible. You know what I mean? Or at
So,
least
Devil Dog
that's how I
said, I
try to
followed a schedule for many years. I threw it out the window when I started reselling.
do it.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Right.
So, I definitely hit my listing goal every day. So that part I can do. It's just trying to figure it all out. Like, I tried to, okay, 2 hours in the morning for social media before I really get up. Then after that first 2 hours, then it's, packing and shipping. But then I started packing and shipping at night, getting everything together. And then when you wake up in the morning, you're running up and down the steps to get your sales so you can pack the new stuff that's sold overnight. Like, yeah,
For
yeah, yeah,
sure.
yeah. Just
And to the bees asking what your listing goal is. Um, Go ahead. What's
so
yours,
for
Tammy?
me, I was really trying to be adventurous and the superstar, and I was saying that I was going to list 25 items a day. Wrong answer. So I do try to at least hit 10. So my 10 listings can also be relistings. So some of my older inventory, I try to incorporate that into my daily listing schedule so that I can have like, so that I'm pulling those things in as well to get fresh eyes on them. So that's what I try to do. But yeah.
I must admit, using Nifty for this last week or two, it has made listing so much easier for me. I'm literally just plugging in the pictures that I've taken.
Hmm.
It kind of generates the listing for me. Oh, there goes that phone again. It literally will generate the listing for me, and then
Wait.
I'm just kind of clicking list. So my goal has been, before I started using Nifty, it was 3 to 5 at the bare minimum, 3 to 5
Okay.
listings a day.
Okay.
Now that I'm using Nifty, I have no problem doing like a 10 a day, as long as I have the pictures, to keep up with it. Um, But yeah, so that's kind of been my goal. I've almost doubled it since I started using Nifty.
So into the B, you're asking, is it? Oh, wait a minute. Let's go back up. Into the B said, I messed myself up by not taking pictures as I go. Well, that's kind of how we end up with these death piles, right? Like,
That's why I was saying I do in batches. Just try to take as many pictures as you can. If you can set aside maybe 2 hours or so, take as many pictures in your pile as you can, and
yeah.
then you can have the pictures to make your listings as you go.
So
Carly
Laura
says,
did a
Carly
video
says real quick,
recent.
she says, so I'm the only one doing a one a day. LOL, joking. We're over here doing five and you doing 10 listings a day. It's all right, Carly. One a day is still getting it done.
Hey, it works.
Right?
It definitely works. So Laura did a video that was so good because she did it in a defined like triangle space. You know, like she
I
was
saw
here and
that.
here and here. It was so cool. But also she batches her items. So all shirts, all pants, all dresses like that. So I started doing that, and I have to tell you, it really does help. Like if you know you have 14 shirts, you just going, the measurements, it goes so much faster. But if you have a shirt, then a dress, then a shirt, then a pair of pants, then a pair of shorts, like you kind of are like all over the place. But if you have them all together in the types of clothing, I think that works.
That is very
I
smart.
think that
I
works.
might need to start throwing in that aspect of things too with my batch photo taking, because like you're saying, if you have, five different shirts, you got 10 pair of pants, you got three dresses, if you put them all together, it's taking the same type of pictures at one time, and all of that. It just makes sense.
Yeah, and it's muscle memory. So I know you don't do measurements, but for me, you know that if you have these shirts, these are the measurements you need, and you don't have to switch your mind back and forth. So Sarah said that's what I love most about cell rays. Pics are instant and on their cloud, not mine. What's cell rays?
Look, they putting us on to all different
Yeah,
platforms. We
I'm
learned
like,
about
what is
Hybrid
that?
and we learned about cell rays. Keep them coming, chat.
Yeah, I love it. Let's learn.
Right. I'm just going up and looking at some other comments here. T Wolf says I try to make as many drafts on the bay as I can in a batch, then I can list at least once a day. That's
Yeah, that
smart.
makes sense.
Yeah. Terry says I always include two old listings in my daily listings. Yeah,
Yeah.
refreshing those old listings count. That counts too.
So you know what I will say, I admire those of you that are using mannequins. That would drive me insane to dress the mannequin, undress the mannequin, dress the mannequin, undress the mannequin. I would go nuts. So I think hats off to you guys, really. So Charity says, I love when I have a bunch of the same thing, harder to get than clothes. Yeah, I could see that. I think Charity, you sell a lot of hard goods, right? Yeah.
Terry says I generally do a ton of photos and then I list while I'm watching TV. Yep.
Okay, so let me tell you, I do that too sometimes. Like, so my husband's major complaint is I can never watch TV. We are big like Snap fans, and like we watch, Murder Thy Neighbor or whatever, Did It For
Yeah.
My Man, whatever those shows are, we watch all of those. So he's like, you can never just watch TV. You're always doing something else. So I'm like, okay. So a couple times I'll shut the computer off and I'm like, okay, yeah, let's watch it. But it's more entertaining when I have something else going on, right?
Are
That's
you
how
the
I
type?
feel.
Are you the type that every 5, 10 minutes you're asking him what just happened? Or
No,
you don't
no,
ask for the
I
updates?
don't.
I feel like then that's okay. If trying to multitask while you're watching the show, as long as you are asking me what happened 2 minutes ago, it's fine. It's all
So
right.
I don't ask. Now sometimes I will say, did he just say that? Or did she just say that? But I won't ask for a playback. Mm,
Oh
no,
yeah,
I try
Charity
not.
says, yeah, all hard goods. People
Okay,
are
yeah.
asking themselves hard goods, yeah.
Everything Hobby says, I watch those too. Some of these things, Fear Thy Neighbor. Have you guys heard of
I
that?
heard
Like it
about it,
is
but
the
I haven't.
craziest show.
What is it? What is
Oh,
it
you
on
have to
actually
watch.
on? Is it like Netflix or what?
David, I don't know.
I
No,
feel
I'm gonna say it's like I don't even know. Maybe
I feel like there's
Oxygen? I
so
don't know.
many streaming services, it's hard to keep up anymore. You gotta have
It
HBO,
is.
Paramount, you gotta have Hulu, Netflix. It's
Max
like,
and
dang, you taking all my reselling money with these doggone streaming
right.
apps.
So what you do is I learned this from my daughter. She says, "Mom, you just sign up for the time that you want to watch that show. Then you end it because that show is no longer over." And I think they do it a lot for like Love Island or something. I don't even know what that is,
Okay,
but yeah.
okay, that's the popular one.
Okay.
A few
So
people were
Charity
telling me
said,
they'll just pay for it for the year, so they don't
"Oh
have to
yeah,
worry about the monthly.
yeah, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that." Let's see where we at in the chat. Let's see.
Miss
T
Risner
Wolf
says you
says, "I'm
missed the
part
good part.
time."
Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm part time, but probably will ditch the mannequin at some point. So yeah, Terry said I'm killing the mannequins.
T Wolf says dressing the mannequin takes so much time. At one
Yeah,
point, I was looking for a mannequin, but these comments, I was
I
I was feeling like sometimes flat lay doesn't give the real look of how the clothing might look on someone. So I was
yep,
gonna get a mannequin, but now at this point, you can kind of use AI to give it that worn type of look.
and it's right and nifty.
Yeah, exactly, right?
So now I will say one drawback to using the to using the ghost mannequin option in Nifty is that if it's wrong, it's just wrong. They're not going to credit you. They're not going to like if it adds some extra length to the sleeve or whatever, you just
A
stuck with it
pocket, a
unless
pocket
you
in the
just don't
front.
save it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this light.
Terry, I probably do need to do some kind of series on killing the mannequins. That would be so funny, I'm sure. Charity said, I got 10 cookbooks and did all the pictures together. It was great, I'm sure. Oh my goodness. I hope they sold quickly for you.
So I wanted to bring up something about Nifty that I did notice. I don't know if this has happened to anyone else, but I had it generate a listing for me,
Hmm.
and it put the wrong size. It was
Yes.
a size, so it was a size. It was a size 8. In actuality, put a size 0 on the
Hmm.
listing. So I don't even know what made me go back and look or realize it on that particular listing. But now my antennas are up that it is generating it for you, but it can make mistakes that could cause you either to have to refund or you
Yep.
know something. So I just wanted to point that out and make sure that everyone is double checking, even though it is doing the bulk of the work for you. It can still. Oh
Yes.
yeah, and Laura said yeah, especially with plus sizes. So I had to double
Yeah,
back and
with
edit that listing.
but now I have seen it. So for a while there was something crazy going on with the measurements. So when you had the measurements in the photos, um, it would the measurements were all wrong. When they put them in the description area, the measurements were off, like a centimeter, a half a centimeter, a half an inch. It was just I was like, okay. So they got that part fixed. And I think it's just because I've noticed that on some tags, I'm like, when you take the photo, sometimes I guess maybe it's not flat and they can't see it. So I watched somebody's video that said if you take a coin, like a dime, and you slide
Mhm.
it through that tag, it makes it lay perfectly flat so that you can get a good
I've heard
photo.
that one. Yeah.
So I started doing that and it worked out. But yeah, you do have to watch it because, like I said, even with doing the ghost mannequin images, they sometimes you're just like, okay, this is not gonna work. So you just have to move on. So Into the Beast says that he has no streaming services. He has antennas and they get what they get. I know that's right. I wish I could live like that, but I can't.
Right. Ms.
Uh
Risner says, as a buyer, I refuse to purchase from anyone who uses the ghost mannequins in listings.
oh.
Mm.
Rural. Rural.
I get it though because we're talking about how it will add an extra pocket, or it will turn a 3/4 sleeve into a full length, or it will turn a quarter button up to a full button up. So with with this AI, you don't know if that picture is actually precise. But
Well,
if I was gonna say if I were going to do it, I would maybe put the AI generated picture in the tail end, or vice versa. At least have both the AI generated picture and your actual picture of the item that you
yes.
took. You know,
Yes.
so
I think it's important for integrity purposes because so when AI does the picture, of course it's not going to be like they're going to show it like with no nothing, like it's never been worn, like it's perfect.
yeah,
And I think it is important to show like what it realistically is. So in the flat lay, you always see what realistically is there. But I don't know, I just find that I just like the AI images. It's kind of like I look at, you guys are probably too young, but we used to get catalogs. And in the catalogs, you had these models. Nobody looked like them. They were like twigs. So nobody was. So you had to become very imaginative on what these things would look like on your body. So I don't know.
I will agree with Charity. She commented. She said, "I'm okay with a ghost mannequin in one photo, not all of them." When
Right.
you're using
Right.
AI for all of your photos, okay, I agree. Now you're doing too much.
Right.
One, like I said, I would just particularly maybe show it so it can show how it would kind of fit or look
Yes.
on someone. But
Hmm.
now if you're using AI for every single photo, yeah, I agree. That's just doing too much.
So Into the Beast said, get a mannequin. Well, I have one. I have two, and I just don't want to use them. So, okay, David, you send me crystals, I'll send you mannequins.
Oh my goodness.
Good
I don't know if I'm
trade.
gonna use the mannequin now though. Everybody talking bad about him. Oh, Rich
So,
Rod says the sneaker catalog was fire. I remember those. East Bay. I
of course
remember
you do.
those.
Of course you do. Laura said, I'm not a fan of ghost mannequins, though. So, Laura, do you feel differently if somebody is using a AI model?
Oh, and then Laura says I used the tip of my scissors to flatten out the tags. I actually saw that, and it was either one of her videos or actually a listing. But that's a good idea too.
Yeah, I like it. D1 said, Mannequin is a classic movie. I think I remember that. Wasn't it kind of funny? Wasn't it kind of
I
funny?
don't know about that one.
I thought it was kind of a comedy.
Devil Dog said I think a mannequin adds a little bit of character to clothes. That's why I use mine. Hmm. That's
Oh,
a
T Wolf, you said you've been using Flip for 99 days. What's Flip? Is that a cross listing? Is that what that is?
I'm not sure that one.
T Wolf said, love that movie. Devil
Devil
Dog said,
Dog
I love
said
my
we found it.
mannequin.
Found it in a storage unit.
That's awesome. Okay, it's a cross lister. Okay, I thought mannequin. I thought it's a comedy. Yeah, it is a comedy. I use AI for the ironing tool. That is so cool. I couldn't figure out how to do it. I couldn't figure out how to make it iron. So I was like, forget it. Some things are just too complex. Oh, so T Wolf, how many platforms does it cross list to? That's interesting. She said it's $9.99 a month.
Wow.
That's pretty
I was
cool.
also I was also going to ask you at some point about cross listing to WN.
Hmm.
Do you do that too, or no? I know you say you don't
So
really deal with whatnot like that, but do
I don't
you?
do the live auctions. I
Okay,
stopped the live auctions. I do cross list to whatnot.
okay.
I do. And you don't have to. Oh, wow. So it cross lists to Facebook. So you don't have
Mm,
to um, have live shows scheduled to cross list with Nifty to whatnot. You can actually just do it. It's not, um, and it goes into like a buy now, like categories. So if somebody's on there searching for a pair of your jeans, say like a Ralph Lauren pair of jeans, then you have that. Yeah, but
okay.
it operates the same. A lot of people have said that if you leave offers on, then you do get lowball offers. That's what I've heard.
Mm. So that leads me to two things.
Yep.
Um, the first one, I don't know if you heard or if this is even true. Apparently, WN is not using flat rate shipping at the beginning of August. They're not doing the flat rate shipping anymore. Is that going to affect you with you just posting regular items, or how is that? How does that even work? I'm not too certain.
So I thought that they weren't using. I now I might be wrong, but I thought that they were not
Laura is
using.
saying incorrect, so maybe I have it
Okay,
messed
I
up
thought
or
they weren't using
incorrect.
priority mail as their. So they had always used priority mail as their first source of shipping, and I think that they have switched to Ground Advantage. And in switching to Ground Advantage, there are some other parameters in there, but I didn't really pay attention to it because it really didn't affect me. But then I did say that I'm going to do two additional shows
So
to get rid
the,
of a lot of inventory. So I guess I need to be paying attention. So they are
the
increasing
video that
flat
I
rate
saw, it
pricing
was
to $12.99 through
is it
at
twelve
least
ninety
11
nine.
one. That's
So the
expensive.
video that I saw was saying how this could affect the people that are like stuffing the as many items as they can fit into the flat rate boxes. I
Hmm.
guess from their shows, their live shows there. So I just was kind of wondering. Sorry to tell incorrect. No, it's fine.
No,
Um,
it's fine.
I just was wondering how that would affect everyone. Apparently, they want you to weigh each individual item now, or something along those lines. I don't use whatnot, so this is completely foreign to me. But I figured there was a couple of people possibly using it in the chat, and it could be informative or helpful if we kind of touched on it. So,
Hey, Laura, can we invite you to the
right,
chat?
and it's
Can we invite you to the live so you can explain it?
I know,
But
right?
I do think that, yeah, I do think now I know that they're going to Ground Advantage from Priority, but that's as far as I got. She says she can come up. So how do we invite her up? Uh-oh. You're frozen,
I can't.
David.
Oh,
There you are.
am I good? Hello, hello.
Yeah. Now you're good. You were frozen. Oh, you're frozen again.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear
I
me
can hear
now?
you. Yes. I got you. Got you.
Hang on 1 second. I got avocado in my
Hello.
hands.
Okay.
Okay.
She said, I got avocado in my hands. Okay.
I wonder why I'm freezing like
What's
that.
up?
There she is.
Hey.
What's up? How you
I'm
doing?
good. How can I help you with your whatnot woes?
Just some clarity on this, or just any information that you know about it. I was
So
hearing come August there's supposed to be some changes or
yeah.
something.
So it's starting this Friday, July 31st. Whatnot is going to discontinue their current way of doing flat rate. They had negotiated a really good deal for $9.21. Now it's going to be $12.99 for both size flat rate boxes. They're going to offer that through at least November 1st. Then they said they will reassess. So I don't know if they're going to keep offering it or if they're going to offer it at a higher price or what that looks like, because flat rate itself has increased to $30 for that box. If you just go to the post office, yeah.
Nice.
So they are saying that Ground Advantage is the like the default now. And what was it? With Ground Advantage, you can go up to a 12 by 12 by 12 box and up to 70 pounds. Now, over 5 pounds, you're in like the over 5 pounds with Ground Advantage, you're in like a higher pay bracket, but like it is what it is, right? But you can go up to 70 pounds.
Got you.
Yeah, I just put a
So
video
you're
up on it, and I mistakenly said it's unlimited because, like, for me, Ground Advantage is much more. You can do more with it than flat rate, but there are limits. So I corrected myself in the comments.
and you are actually a WN. You sell on there, correct,
I
Lauren?
did once, but I did a lot of
Oh,
research on it, and there were no videos on how to use it, and that was frustrating. So I just did a lot of videos on how to use it because in my corporate world I was a really good trainer, and there were no videos on how to use freaking Whatnot, and Whatnot is really weird and hard to learn. So I was like, I'll just help people with Whatnot.
got you. I love your videos. They're actually very
Thank
informative.
you.
And the way that you break them down and all of that, that's dope. For
I
sure.
try. But yeah,
I
no, that starts
actually
on
thought you were an
Friday.
educator. Yeah.
You did, yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
No, I'm good at it. I'm good at training. I was a good trainer in the corporate life, but like, no, kids scare me, Tammy. So, so,
How do kids scare you but not dogs? I don't understand.
girl, kids are sticky.
Yes, they are. Very sticky.
Oh my
And
goodness.
And super honest.
when he acts up, he gets to go in that kennel right there. I don't think you can do that with kids.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might be against the law.
It is. So I'm just gonna stay in my lane of doggies and cats.
That is
Totally get
hilarious.
it.
But yeah, no. But yeah, does anybody else have any Whatnot questions? Because it is changing, but honestly, it'll be easy.
Yeah. I
It's
feel like
gonna
at
be
this
pretty much
point,
the same.
at this point, you got to embrace change regardless, or you're gonna kind of get left behind. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is,
So
right?
true.
No, for sure.
So
Yeah.
true.
And I think that the hardest thing for some people is going to be having to buy a scale, but you can get them for so cheap. And you have enough time to adjust before November 1st to like save for one, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Me too.
definitely. And if you're making tons of money on there, why not?
Right?
Right.
$10.
Exactly.
Why not Whatnot? Yeah.
So it would be so smart for a Whatnot seller to have a bunch of scales and do them on auction.
I love it.
That might be the come
He
up.
says yes, embrace and keep it moving. She says it's a write-off anyway. Get your
Yeah.
scale then, right? Like, come
It
on.
is.
Something we need.
Does anybody have any more Whatnot questions? I'm happy to answer. I just made myself my lunch.
What'd you
I
make?
said I
Oh, okay. What you having?
But I can help if anybody has any questions real quick. And I'll be in the comments too, I guess too.
What you making over there? What's for lunch?
This it's like taco meat and avocado and tomatoes and rice and beans and some Taco Bell fire sauce.
So it's
Yeah.
Chipotle at home.
It is. I'm too cheap. I like my burritos, but I'm too cheap to eat them out all the time.
Well,
Totally
thank
get
you
it. So
for
you,
clearing it up for us. We definitely appreciate it. We'll let you get to your lunch. I know you don't want to be on the camera stuffing
Yeah,
your face.
munching.
Terry doesn't like me eat on camera, so I don't want to do that to Terry.
Okay. Yeah, that might be too much.
Yeah, no, but I'm here. I'll be in the comments if anybody has any more questions, but I've always got you guys.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
So that was
I tell you,
cool. Get some
we have
clarity
the
on that.
coolest, yeah, the coolest community ever, 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 ever.
I know, right? Last week we
Yeah.
had Ms. Risner come up and give us some cleaning tips. This week we got Laura come up, help us with some W not fun facts. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Yeah. Hey, did you try the vinegar?
I didn't yet.
David.
And let me tell you, this shirt is still sitting here with this.
Okay.
You can't see it, but I don't know. I moved on. It's like
Catch me later. I have moved
like
forward.
it's an LL Bean shirt, and I think I've like taken three different other pictures of three other different LL Bean shirts. It's like I don't know. I will though. I promise. I will. I'm gonna get to it.
Don't
I
worry,
definitely
I
will.
haven't posted the soap either, so we're in the same boat.
Terry says I hate cleaning too. See, somebody feels me out there. It's like, you just want to get the ready to go stuff, take your pictures and list.
So what's funny is, so I look at the vinegar thing as a challenge. So I was like, every spot I could find, I was spraying it with vinegar. I'm like, it's just like, so at one point, my basement smelled like vinegar. I was like, okay, that's enough.
Right? I was
But it
wondering that in
actually,
my head too. Like, are we making the situation worse or what? Like, I know vinegar does something, but I
so,
don't know.
and maybe I'm not doing it right, but I put the vinegar and then I wash it.
No, I would think that's how it's supposed to work. I don't know.
I don't either.
Maybe we'll ask
But
Ms. Risner again.
so into the B, does the OxyClean stick work well for you with spot removal?
I never tried that one, the OxyClean stick.
Well, my favorite is the Dawn Power Spray. That stuff, I think it will eat something. It just, I don't know what's in that stuff, but it's great.
She says, yes, depends on the stain.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I love it. All right. So, hey, you guys, go ahead. You had
I was
one
gonna
more
say
point.
before we got into the whole WN thing and the shipping and brought Laura up, I was saying there was two things that was leading me to. The next one I was gonna mention was this new FB Marketplace app. Did you hear anything about it? You didn't see? Miss Tammy, you didn't see the
I told you I was off social media.
So FB has its own app now for the marketplace. It's called Seller. And I was seeing videos about it. Lainey says, yes, FB wants money.
But
They're
look,
probably going to start charging for it sooner or later or something.
Into
But
the B said, is that real?
yeah, no, I actually downloaded it. I've listed things to it from the actual app. I've communicated with buyers through the app. It's actually a real thing. I
So it's
think it's actually
sellers. Look,
it's
my
called
notebook.
Seller. Yeah, it's called Seller though. And I think it's actually kind of convenient to have it all in one place. You're not having FB open up the Messenger app so that you could talk to somebody and all of this mess. It actually has analytics too for your listings to tell you how they're performing, how many clicks and impressions and things like that the listing actually has. So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know how often or how much updating or more they may add to the app, but I thought it was, worth a try, and I think I'll be using it moving forward. It's pretty
So
cool.
maybe I'll start looking at that because I don't know. I just never really I sold stuff from my house on marketplace, but I never looked at it like as an additional reselling tool. But I'm wondering now that it's a separate app, was that the move to get Nifty to be able to link it up? Do you know what I mean?
That's a possibility too, and actually, that's why I had the question. I forget who that was that said they were using the what was the other cross listing app?
Flip,
Flip.
flip. Hmm.
And she had mentioned that you could post the FB from there, and I'm like, whoa, wow, that's different because Nifty you can't do that with just yet. So you might be right. Maybe them coming out with this app will allow them to be able to cross list to that, which would help me out. That would be right up my alley.
Of course it would. Of course it would. So hopefully, my hope is that they do that. It is something that they're moving toward. I would love that because to me, I think if I can just post everything from Nifty, I'm good. I don't. You know what I mean? If they could get
Yeah,
Vented on board, then let's go. You know what
right.
I'm Let's make it happen.
Charity says so customers will only see items if they get the app. No, actually, I don't even know that there you can tell a difference. It's like, the seller can be using the app, or you can still obviously you can still post from FB like you normally would, but it just makes it more convenient, I think. Now, what changes they make in the future, I have no idea. If they're going to make it so that you have to go through the app and maybe they'll take it off of the actual FB app. That part, I don't know. But as of right now, you can still use everything like you normally would. Yeah, it's interesting. I might like that. Yeah, you should try it
So
out.
so wait. So T Wolf is saying I made a lot more sales on FB once I added shipping through Flip. So now you can ship
You can ship through Marketplace. Yeah.
marketplace. I did not know
Yep.
that.
I haven't done
Wow.
it yet. I only do meetups and things like that when I sell things on Marketplace, but there are listings that I have seen where the person only does shipping. They don't even want, even if you're down the street from them, they would rather, I guess, ship it. So I
That's
guess some
very
people are like that.
interesting. Yeah.
I need to look into shipping on there also, because if I could ship something to somebody in, Texas that I couldn't
Right.
get to since I'm in New Jersey, it only makes sense. Yeah, T Wolf, how does the actual shipping work? Do you come up with your own pricing on that? Like, I haven't even looked into that. I don't see it
Oh,
in the
so
Play
Charity
Store.
said I don't see it in the Play Store. I think it may be just for Apple.
Oh, that part I'm not sure of.
Oh, and Devil Dog said I've shipped a lot on Facebook. The only problem is waiting for the money.
Mm.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
All the things.
Right? It's always something. Goodness.
Always. Nothing can be just like, yeah, do this and then this.
It gives you a drop down. It only works on a PC, so that's a downfall.
Oh, so if it
Oh,
only
okay.
works on a PC, you can probably add it to your home page, your home screen, like Nifty, and you can end up with it operating as an app. Oh, she's talking about Flip only works on the PC. Okay.
Mm.
So what color is the app, David?
If I'm not mistaken, it's still white and blue. I think FB normally is blue and white. It's kind of like the flip flop. I can't like open it up right now since we're in the live. Actually, let me. Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's white
okay.
and blue. Yep, that's it
Okay.
there. But you're on iPhone though, right? You're on
Yeah.
Apple.
Yeah.
So she was asking about. I think that was for Android. She was asking about the Play Store.
Uh, I thought she
Uh,
was talking about Flip was only available. Charity was asking. She said I didn't see it on the Play Store. It may just be for Apple. Charity, were you talking about Flip? She said yes.
but yeah, they I think they just rolled that out a few. Oh, she said she was asking about Seller. Yeah, I think they just rolled that out a few days ago, if I'm not mistaken. So,
Oh, does anybody
still.
have Android in the chat that can check the Play Store? Look, let's be resourceful. I'm sure somebody has an Android.
Right.
Let's track it down for Charity so she knows.
But yeah, there's always something
Always.
new that we gotta adapt to, or figure out. Rich Rod says no, but that new fold phone has me curious.
So are you an Apple fan? Are you an iOS fan? And you want to you want to go back to Android?
I think Apple has been I don't know. They gotta step it up. I don't think they've been innovative as far as new and improved things.
Mm.
I feel like the last 5 or 6 iPhones have been almost identical, besides the camera little enhancements. I don't know. It's oh, she's saying chat says yes, only Apple.
Okay. Oh, wow. Well, that sucks. D1 said, I miss Android. What?
I'm telling you, Apple got to step it up. They need to do something. I don't know. They haven't been really innovative, in my opinion. They haven't been innovative, and
Okay, so let me tell you how old I am. I
yeah.
miss the Blackberries. I want my
Right,
Blackberry back.
right, right.
I want my Blackberry back.
For sure.
Okay, so remember last week when we were talking about titles and we were talking about the little experiment that I did where I took so many listings trying to see.
Yeah.
Um, Rich said I missed a Motorola Razor. Woo! Now that's a flash.
The flip, right?
Yeah, and D1 says my wife will let me go back because of iMessage. Yeah,
And
we like
it's
things.
little stuff like that that have kept Apple users around for the longest. If your
That's
bubble
very
isn't
true.
blue, in the text message, we don't want nothing to do with you. It's just
Can I
like,
tell
what?
you, my daughters for the longest, because I was an Android person for the longest, and they were like, Mom, your bubble isn't the same. I was like, who cares? Do you get the message?
Right.
Who cares? Oh my God. Yeah, just foolishness. Anyway, so in the testing that I did, after I did the refreshing, I changed in Depop. Remember, I changed some of I changed the title to
Yeah.
see if things would sell. So 2 items did sell from that little refresh listing. And then I did the impressions thing in
I'm listening.
eBay. You're fine.
It's like,
So in eBay, I'm sure everybody noticed this. In your active listings, it shows you the number of impressions that your items are getting. And so when I started looking at the number of impressions and I went in and refreshed the pictures and the title, I've had 5 items sell from those 20 items.
wow.
So I don't know. I'm just saying.
Mm.
I think it might be
You
something
gonna have
to
me
it.
refreshing and changing titles up and all of that.
Now, I definitely wouldn't change like every title. I wouldn't just rush out and just be like, throw caution to the wind. I'm going to do them all. But I think what's interesting about the ones on eBay, when I look and I see the number of impressions versus the number of views and likes or watchers, I always like, what happened? Something beeped at me. Can you still hear me, David?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
So I think what it has shown me, it makes me think about, like, if this has been shown like 11,000 times and I've only gotten 50 views and 4 watchers, what's the problem? So it's either picture, price, or title. Do you know what I mean? But then when with 11,000 views, you know for sure that it's not being shown. So it's the other two. You know what I mean? It's like it's not converting for another reason. So either it's priced too high or the title isn't given what it needs to give. So anyway, just wanted to share that. So you
Yeah,
guys
that
know.
has me thinking though that I might need to go in there and take another look at some of these things to make sure, because I still have some that are stale as ever and have been sitting there not doing a thing.
Yeah.
Um, and I can't tell you what's wrong with them.
Have you checked to see, like, have you ever like looked at your listing? So I was listening to Resellers University. I don't know if anybody knows that, but um, Reseller University is a group of people that talk about trends. They do deep dives into like what's trending, how to do your listings and not use name brands, how to do everyday brands and sell it based on style, aesthetics, etc. So that's how I got that gun check plaid jacket information. So it's a subscription thing. I bought into it a while ago. I was never listening to their little videos and stuff. But then something said, since you're paying for it, you might as well listen to it. So I decided to, and I've come up with a lot of good things. But the one thing that I have seen is they talk about style based, like how you should do your titles. So the most recent deep dive that they did was on eBay. They actually would prefer you to have the word size and the S, the M, the L, the extra large, the 1X, like that. So they want you to have
Versus
size
having the
and
whole
then,
word written out.
yep. Yep.
Mm.
And if you think about it, it saves you characters. So then if you shorten medium to M and you take out women's to size, you've got what, about 7 characters that you could use. And then you can put in words like coastal, nautical. You know what I mean? Those words that might draw somebody in.
Floral.
Yeah.
Right.
Cottage core, whatever,
Yeah.
preppy.
Yeah.
So the other thing that I thought was interesting was they actually spoke about like what goes into which categories. Like nautical really is all year. It's an all year type category where, no, I'm sorry, coastal is all year and nautical just means when you're boating, which made no sense to me, but because I think they're both the same, but that's what they said. So I'm just playing to see see what catches.
So
Maybe it works.
where is this? You said you paid for a subscription for some. Where is this located? Like what platform or what is this on? Reseller thing you were talking about?
So I got it on Facebook, but they're on a platform called Kajabi. But it's Resellers University. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Oh wow.
And I paid for it. It was like, I don't know. I don't know how much it was, but whatever it was, I paid for it. And it might even be a subscription. You know, one of those things that I keep paying for and don't really realize. It might be one of those. It might be. But
I
yeah,
never heard of that though.
Oh, okay, wait. Back it up. So this is what it looks like. Let me see. Can you see it?
Yeah, I've never seen that or heard of it. It's called Resellers University.
It's Resellers Edge University. That's what it's called. But anyway, they do like deep dives into everything. Like, yeah, so into the B, they say spell out the word size, remove women's, remove men's, and just put S for small, M for medium, L for large.
So I always would, yeah, she has it right, size M. I
Mm-hmm.
always would write out size. I do see some other people's listing where they'll put SZ. as size, and then put the like. I've never done it that way. I always try to work with the 80 characters on eBay to make sure that I could fit that in there. And then what you're saying is that it just helps with the listing, getting views and impressions and things like that.
Yes, it's supposed. Well, what their research shows is that it actually helps, because it allows you more characters to put in, style based aesthetics. So things that people are actually searching. So I guess I'm always from the school of thought. I'm not searching for a garden party dress because I pretty much know what I want to wear to a garden party. So do you know what I mean? Like I don't
Mhm.
think of things like that. So
Yeah.
I think that with the younger buyers, the younger buyer pools, and people who just maybe don't know what to wear to a garden party or don't have an idea of what they want to wear to a garden party, they search things like garden party dress or garden party pants or whatever. Um, so I don't know. I guess there's a market out there for it. If you know, but I will say Bolo Trends, have you heard of him?
Yes. I love watching
Okay.
his videos. Very
So
informative.
Bolo Trends does that deep dive research too. And some of the things that he has talked about, like he says, like including words like derby. So the latest is I think jorts or culottes. That
Kulaks. I
was
saw that video. He was talking about those. Yeah.
um he also talked about how rattan or woven bags. So woven purses, things like that, if you can put that in there, midi dresses. So if you have a dress that maybe hasn't sold, put midi in the title. So that people know that it's a mid-length dress, so it's not a mini dress or a maxi dress. So there's like, I don't know, there's so much information out there. You could be information to death.
I definitely did see the videos that he had put up there, and he was explaining exactly what you're talking about. Um, he was saying if you have like flowy pants, you can put the culottes instead,
Exactly.
and that's going to be more. I guess people are looking for that more versus flowy pants.
Yes.
Or I had even wrote another one down. He was talking about fairy core.
Yes.
Fairy core, basically, I guess is synonymous to like a wedding dress.
Kind of, sort of. So
Or
fairy core, when you think about fairies, it's light, it's airy. It may have a tinge of color, but it's not really bright and crazy. Um, so that's the other thing that they talk about on these calls, like what's fairy core, what's a lagging look, what's um, like all these names that aren't readily, like they don't matter readily to me, but to the reseller world, I guess these words are important. So we just have to get them.
that's exactly what part of my issue was. Some of the like Enter the B says the buzzwords.
Yeah.
I don't even kind of know exactly, what they mean per se. It might be a keyword that, it might be a keyword that might, someone might be actually searching for, but I don't even know what
Right.
it is to put it into my title. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
it takes a little bit of research. You got to, make sure you know exactly what words to replace and all of that. But I could definitely see how that helps.
Christine is asking what call. Yeah, having a 17-year-old definitely helps because they will tell you where what it is and why. But the same is true like Barbie core. What? Like, what are you talking about? It's just
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
Or the difference between grandpa core or grandma core or eclectic grandpa or what? Just old. Just say
Right.
old. Christine, we were talking about Resellers Edge University, and the cause that they have on style aesthetics, and including those style aesthetic terms in your listings. Right.
She said, "Oh, I was thinking of doing that."
Yeah. So one of the things that I have noticed, especially on Depop, they love those words, those fairy core or interview core. Oh, Christine, I joined and I love it. Now that I use it, I think I probably joined about 6 months ago. So, but I just think it's helpful. They do a lot of information gathering for you, and you just listen to them, um, and they're always willing to help. They do have a Facebook group that if you're having a problem with an item and you don't know what keywords to use, you can pop your item in there and they always help you. So
She's
it's pretty
asking,
cool.
can you rewatch calls?
Yes. Yes. They use an app called Kajabi, and it allows you to go back and listen to all of the old ones and all of the beginning ones and like all in between. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, D1, Terry did join and you missed it. Oh.
Yeah.
But basically, the gist of the what you were saying is we got to be trying to put in words that people are actually going to be searching for versus, it might be a descriptive word, but if no one's searching for that word, it's not going to help out,
It's
you selling
very
that item.
true.
So,
Or you make mistakes like me. So I put in croquette. CROQUETT. Wrong. It's not that. It's not that. It's it's coquette. So there is no R. So it's COQUETT.
oh,
So yeah, I mean, it's like the most confusing thing ever. But in my mind, when I'm thinking of the proper way to spell croquette. Well, that's not the
mhm.
word, so that wouldn't be the proper spelling. So yeah. Yes, avant-garde is another one. Polished is another one. Like if you think about like an Ann Taylor, a pair of tailored pants for a female, so you would think of, I say for a female, and that's wrong, but just the Ann Taylor pair of pants. You could call them tailored or polished or things like that. So it's just things you wouldn't think about.
Mm,
That's all I can tell you. Things you
right.
wouldn't think about.
That is funny.
Yeah. So, you guys, how many of you all are using keywords? Capsule wardrobe is still a thing, from what I understand, but minimalist seems to be taking over. Yeah. Minimalist is like, I didn't know that you could be a minimalist and need a pair of chartreuse green pants. Like that didn't make any sense to me at all. So I think if you want to be a minimalist, you have a pair of blue pants, pair of gray pants, pair of black pants, pair of brown pants. I call myself. I just use the keywords the AI gives me. And those are good. But one of the things that the Bolo Trends guy said is that some of the AI keywords are keeping your items from being seen.
I also saw him mention that some of them will generalize that
Yes,
particular item, but you want to get even more specific to
specific.
narrow in that buyer, that
Yeah,
person that is actually going on there looking to buy that item.
yes.
So
Very
we
true.
might use keywords that, roundabout describe that item, but you want to get more deep into what that that item actually is. Goodness,
That's
that was a
very
tongue
true.
twister.
And so they also said something about colors. So, if you put a color in that eBay doesn't recognize as a color, so, eBay has a listing of colors. And so if you try to be very specific, like hypnotic blue, if you put hypnotic blue in there, it's going to throw them off. Like, what? It's just blue. Do you know what I mean? Like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, exactly. Or it's teal or something like that
Right.
instead of, yeah. No,
Uh,
dog, sis. The list perfectly has different categories I can choose from to make title and description based on what it is.
I'm trying my best not to promote. I totally get it. Or magenta, but they have pink. Right. Exactly, Christine. That's exactly right.
Yeah, for sure.
But this
Yep.
one thing about reselling, I think it is you have to keep learning. Like there's something new to learn consistently, like daily. And you
T
have to
Wolf
be
says
open
so
to it.
much research for this career.
It's so true. So
Exactly.
true. So true. Uh-oh, we got 14 people in the room and 29,000 hearts.
Hey.
Christine, I think you're right. It does keep it fresh and fun because you're always learning something new. You're always learning what the new trend is, what the new thing is. So that leads me to my next point. What are we sourcing, you guys? What are we sourcing for the trends? Or are we sourcing for the new, season that's coming up? How are we sourcing?
How do you source, Tammy? I think you were saying you sell all year round.
Yes. I do
Nothing.
sell
Go ahead.
I do sell all year round because that's what works for me. So I buy coats when it's 900 degrees outside. So um yeah, so T Wolf says I'm sourcing my house. I'm not mad at you. I'm sourcing mine
Right,
too.
right.
Um Into the B said nothing now. I'm listing what's already in my storage. I totally get it. So when you're looking through your storage, look for items that are coming up that are trending so that you can incorporate those into listing all your things. So I try to look for, like, because I told you about that buyout I did and I still have all this crap from that buyout. So I've got wide leg jeans. I think I do have a couple pair of barrel legs. Those are hot. Barrel
Hmm.
legs, all of that. They're just everywhere. It's so crazy. So Christine said, I think it depends on where you live. I don't see a ton of bolos, so I'm starting to learn more styles. I think that's very true. I think it's better for you to learn the styles because then you can buy an Old Navy shirt that will sell for $25, $30 because of the style. Or I see a lot of Maurices here, which is weird because I don't even think we have a Maurice store anywhere around.
Maurice's. I'm not familiar. What?
It's like are you familiar with Fashion Bug?
Yes. Yeah, I know
Okay,
about
so it's
fashion.
like a fashion bug, like
Oh,
or a Kato's, I think is another one. So it's like that. Those brands.
got you.
So I mean it's great stuff, but those are just the brands that don't really command high dollar, but if you put them with some style words, they do.
Hmm. That's interesting.
Into the B said, I like their jeans. They're long enough. I love it. She's Christine said, I see a lot of Chicos and Talbots and QVC brands, and then Walmart, Target, and Old Navy. So definitely, but I have seen somebody sell Time and True for like $35, and Time and True is like totally Walmart. Um, I can't sell Chicos for my life. I don't know what is wrong with me and Chicos, but we are
Really?
not friends. We are
Wow.
not. I can do Talbots, but that's it. But yeah, I see an awful lot of Old Navy. But I also see a lot of people that sell a ton of Old Navy and do great at it.
Yeah, I personally like Old Navy. I
Yeah.
think it is, like you said, it's one of those brands. If you get the keywords right and somebody's looking for that particular style, it's gonna move for you.
Christine said, oh yeah, me and Chicos are not friends either. Hey, I started to send you a message because I found these two vintage, like, chemise nightgown type situations, and I think I did pretty good. They're vintage, but they're just not selling. So I'm wondering if I need to do something different. But they're kind of whimsy goth type.
That was one of the key words we talked about last week. I wrote that down in my notes. Whimsy golf.
Yep, whimsy golf. That's it. So T Wolf said, I inherited my mother-in-law's Chico's brand. Beautiful, but I've heard hard to sell. You know, T Wolf, you might be able to sell it. It may sell well on Vinted. I just haven't had any luck at all. I mean, I think out of the maybe 20 pieces that I have that I think are really great, I might have sold 3.
Wow.
Yeah. So not something I'm going to be in a rush to pick up next time.
I try to get like the different types of patterns and the different colors, like colorful ones and things like that.
Yep.
Those have been what I've been able to sell as far as Chico's and all of that. But
Hey Luna, welcome in.
hey Luna. So yeah, I haven't sold a ton, but I also haven't, picked up a ton to sell. But the ones that I did pick up, they did okay for me. I have
Okay.
a couple left, but
Okay, I have a confession to make.
sure.
Remember I told you I am not promoting anymore on eBay. Remember?
Did you change your mind?
I did. I did.
So how's it working?
So I will say that the day that I decided to go ahead and promote like the majority of my store, I did it at 3%. And I got 4 sales, like boom, 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 boom. So I don't know if that's why, but that's what, yeah. So Micah says, I have a lot of North Face, thought I was going to do good, but nothing so far. That's odd.
I
So
know
what
North
kind
Face
of
usually
North
does
Face do
pretty
you
good.
have? Thank you, Luna, for the heart puffs.
Yes,
Do
thank you for
you,
the gifts, Luna.
do you, yeah, I sell North Face all the time.
I think Luna's
What?
saying, what percentage do you both normally promote at? Is that supposed to be?
Yeah, maybe promote at. So, Luna, I was promoting as high as 7%, blanketly across my eBay store. Now I'm doing 3, 4. David is the big spender over here. David jumped all the way out there.
I was hoping you was gonna say it for me, so I don't have to feel bad. All right, so into the D, she said she was at 10. That's where I'm at. I'm at 10 too, across the board. I will say maybe I could drop it some. I don't know if it's the summer slump, but it's like, whoa,
Side
promote
Street said
12%,
12.
and it's made a difference. Should I up it or should I be going down?
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
I need to get these things out of here. We need some sales going.
Look, maybe I need to go to 12. What in the world? Because Christine, how many on average sales do you make per day? Because I've seen some of her what's sold. I'm like, God, no. You are killing the game.
But then I just feel like, I don't know, at 12%, I feel like it should be even more. Like it should be, if you're, she says 6 to 10. So you don't, Miss Tammy, you don't think that would be worth it?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm so sad to get them all my extra money. Look, when
it takes money to make money, they say, right?
I want more bags.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Maybe I need to. Yeah. So when you see your final net, it really hits you different. Like, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Everything Hobby says, I was promoting Hobby recently lowered to 2% because I want my money.
So
I
Christine
totally get
said
it.
that she aims for 90-day turnovers. So that makes sense. So for her business model, she wants them out the door. I totally get it.
And I was actually thinking to maybe give it a chance initially to sell before starting to promote. And then maybe at a certain time, be it a month or maybe 2 months, then you can start promoting heavy to get it more eyes on it. But at this point, I've just kept it at the 10.
So let me tell you what I think. I think that if you are going to wait to promote, I think that you shouldn't wait any longer than 48 hours. Because if you wait any longer than 48 hours, I'm just, if you wait longer than 48 hours, then your stuff has become stale to eBay's algorithm.
Okay,
So
okay,
promoting it is just, I don't know that it's going to boost you back into the algorithm. Does that make sense? So I
I
think
got
if you're going to promote, wait 24 to 48 hours at most and then promote. That's what I think.
I understand. That kind of makes sense too.
But Into the Beast said wait till 2 weeks.
She says I
Okay,
don't
so
advise the
Christine,
listing.
I was using ChatGPT to help with pricing as well. And I will tell you, some of their pricing. So this is what I did. I'm from a school of thought. Let me try it. So I let them give me the pricing, and then I went to eBay sold comps. They were always 20 to 30% higher.
Mm.
And if I feel like if I'm starting 20 to 30% higher, then I'm never going to get in the door with people. That's my thought.
Well, we also talked about this, I think, on the last live that they're not necessarily taking into consideration if this is a new with tags item or if this is, if there may be some type of defect or anything wrong with it or whatever the case is. So,
So that's with Nifty. She says she's asking ChatGPT to help her
okay, okay, okay.
with the pricing. So yeah, I still agree. Nifty doesn't give you information like if it's new with tags or whatever. So Luna says, say again. I'm not sure if she was just shocked by what was said or.
Yeah, she might be 10%. She's like, oh, she's saying, please repeat when to promote 48 hours after posting. Also, don't have a storefront.
I don't
I
think
think she
that
was continuing.
I don't know that having a storefront makes a difference on promotion, but I'm not sure on that. But I will say, if you post something and you don't want to promote right then, so I post through Nifty, and they don't have the automatic promotion thing built into Nifty, so I would have to go into um, eBay itself to do the promotion after the 48 hours or whatever, or even after listing if I wanted to promote. So my thought is if you wait until 48 hours, so you're in the algorithm, but you don't want to wait too long because you're going to be out of the algorithm. So I say 48 hours.
What is going on? Are we? What? Oh my
Well, it's
goodness!
almost 4 o'clock. So yeah.
I know, right?
So I have asked, this stuff is not haunted. I did ask and have repeatedly asked ChatGPT, like, show me the comps that make this price okay. And when I do that, okay, so she said that she sees it too. She sees that they were a little high too, because I had gone back and said, hey, I'm seeing comps in this range and you're way over. And then I get this blanket apology where they're saying, where the little computer bot thing is telling me, oh, you're right, I should be paying more attention. And so then I'm sitting at my phone like, why do you keep doing this? I just told you. So yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Luna, yes, I am. Well, I could be a little full-time reseller, but yes, this is my primary source of
You
income.
said a little fuller full time.
In the beginning of our live, we were talking about scheduling and trying to fit life into our reselling schedule. And I got a little one who's starting school soon in September, and my whole schedule is going to be changing. So it's just like, Yeah, I'm full time, but I need to be a little fuller.
I love that. Yes, I'm full time, but I need to be fuller time.
Maybe
Yeah, Christina.
overtime selling.
Yeah. It is like fighting technology. It's so bad that you can sit and scream at your phone for making the wrong choice or giving you the wrong
Right.
answer.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
nuts.
They got the nerve to call them smartphones, right? Hey, you ain't so
Yeah.
smart after
Yeah.
all.
Where's the smart? Christine said, I'm part time now, but I'm all in for online. No more lives. Yeah. Yep. Christine, I feel you. Do you feel a difference since you're not doing the live auctions anymore on the WN?
I haven't gotten into the WN auctioning
Yeah.
and all of that.
Christine
And
used to do WN, so and I know she was giving it up.
I got to be honest, the longer I wait, the more discouraging I'm becoming from hearing from people as far as doing the auctions and all of that.
Look at what she said. She said that she has doubled her online sales and less stress.
From stopping doing the whatnot auctions,
Yeah.
see, that's not, see,
Oh, Luna, you were
and Luna says the
whatnotting
same?
too?
Oh my goodness. Maybe that was just a temporary thing. Like, I don't know. Or another thing that I've heard is you have to have a big following, a big,
Yes.
audience to really see success on there. And just like any other social media, in the beginning, you're starting off small, trying to build your way up, and I don't know.
So Tammy on a live. So, oh, okay. So I feel like you do have to have a following. Now, I will say that a lot of people, Luna, since you have a following, I think you might do okay. I didn't have a big following to follow me to whatnot. So I think that was discouraging. And when I started, it was like building the community on whatnot. And that to me is so difficult. I mean, I tried everything. I tried promoting the shows. I tried promoting the whole show, promoting a part of the show. I tried different times. I tried different inventory. I tried doing videos before saying this is what I got. This is what you're gonna see. I was like, look, I can't get this stuff away. I was so it just the ROI wasn't there for me. That's just me. That's my personal experience. I don't know. I feel like it takes a lot of time to get ready for the show, to get prepared to actually do the show. And I just didn't see the money coming back to me. I didn't. My time was just, I wasn't getting paid. That's it.
And then I also was hearing while you're trying to build your following up, people are saying to start the auctions at $1 and all of this. And like,
Yes.
I put too much sourcing time in and this and that for my inventory to start at $1 auction. I'm sorry. I can't.
So
For real.
Jonesing for fines. I am not doing well. I said that I'm going to do two shows. I have so much small extra stuff, the extra smalls. I have to get rid of this stuff. So the only way to do it in one full swoop is to do a WN show. So I am planning to do a small. I think it's extra small, small, and medium show. And once I complete that show and I get rid of that inventory, that will probably be my final show. But I was starting stuff at $1. I think I was even starting stuff at, I was bundling stuff for $1. Like I was just trying to get stuff gone. Like, and it just wasn't working. It just was not working. So
Christine
Christine
says,
said,
yeah, I
yeah, I couldn't
couldn't source
find.
low enough cost of goods to keep it up either. Yeah, I can't. Mm-mm. And to the B, I can't do $1, but put something in the shop and see what happens.
Yeah. So if you want to try whatnot, I would suggest seriously try to buy it now feature. Just put some stuff in the shop and see if somebody bites. Yeah. So when you get storage units and you get millions of items, sometimes you sell one or two items. Yeah. Into the B, I think you do need a tractor trailer worth of goods, or you need one of those huge creators. Like I've seen people like this one girl, she was just in there and one of these huge creators came in and what do they call it? She gave her whole show to, she rated this girl who was having her first show.
I heard about that too. Yeah.
I'm like, God, how did you get so lucky? And so I had even said something on another social media platform, like, wouldn't it be great if some of these huge creators started supporting some of the smaller creators to make them blow up, to give them that level of success and let them sink or swim, because some of them aren't ready for that success and some of them are. So, in my opinion, that didn't happen. I didn't see it happen.
Jones and for
Yeah,
Fine said my daughter and I did our first show last week. It's tough, but it was fun.
that's good. Yes, yes. Like Mellow State, that's who did it. She did the raid and really blessed that person that she showed up to. So Luna said, yeah, I'm doing that thing through Nifty. So Luna, you signed up for Nifty?
Got
Yay!
another one. That's awesome. How you liking it so far, Luna?
Yay! I'm so happy for you.
I know it has helped me out a whole lot. I still don't understand Posh. I'm like, are you buying or not? Yeah, that was my thing. I made a whole video about that. Like, I feel like people will just like your post and will share it out. And it was, I don't know.
So Johnson for Fine said we were on for 2 hours and only made 3 sales, but it wasn't for $1. I know that's right. But that's still pretty good. Okay, so Michael wants to know if we can talk a little bit about Nifty. Okay, how much time we got, David?
I know, right?
Let's go, Micah. What you got?
Yeah. Heard about it, not sure how it works. Maybe you can give them a brief rundown real quick.
Okay, so it's a cross listing sharing social media accounting software, basically. So it does all things. So you set up your listing once. Oh, thank you. My listings are my listing pitches are top notch. I appreciate that because I do try to work on those. So, but what Nifty does, so say you have things listed on, say, eBay or the Bay, sorry. And then when you have them listed, you want to cross list them to some of the other reselling platforms like the Mark or the Pop or what's the other one? The
Posh.
Kari.
Yeah.
Or even that one with the E. So if you actually want to start cross listing, you set it up once. So you bring them in to Nifty one time, and then you just cross list them. So it's one simple action. And then once you get them all set up, you can actually list from inside Nifty and it will do its thing. So you set up one listing, it copies all that information down and it posts across to all of those platforms. It is and has been a complete game changer for me. It keeps your accounting. You put your expenses in there. It automatically calculates information for your taxes. Like it is the best software out there for the money, in
It
my
is a
estimation.
big time saver too, because if you're intending on posting to 5 platforms, 4 or 5 platforms, you can just imagine the time it would take to actually go through and list them on each individual one. But now with Nifty, you make that listing one time and it fills in the blanks for you and make that listing on each of those platforms at the click of a button. Like it's super convenient and fast. And like she said, it does the bookkeeping and everything for you. It's really good. It's worth its weight in gold, as they
Yes, it
say.
is. It's so good because it allows you to see daily what you're doing. So it allows you to see your sales daily, your listings daily. And now with everything, just like with everything, it's what you put into it. So if you put junk in, you get junk out. You have to be putting in quality listings. You have to take quality pictures, all of that, and it will cross list for you. It will do your sharing for you. It will do, is
If
the
you need to answer that, I
bookkeeping
can
part.
read
I'm
some of the
not going to.
comments while you're. But yeah, Micah, I think that's how you say your name. Nifty is definitely a good one. I just got started with it maybe less than 2 weeks ago. And yes, Christine, that is a real phone. We laughed about this, I think, 2 weeks ago.
Yes. Oh my God. She was like,
Devil
is that
Dog
real?
says, is the bookkeep part of the lower price point for Nifty?
No. So I do believe that they have two separations. So you have the cross listing part and then you have all of it. Yes, every Wednesday at 1:30 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, so basically there are two different platforms that you can actually sign up for. And one is just the cross listing feature and the other is the entire package.
I was just actually looking at their
Yes, it
packages
is.
and how they break them down and the different differences. One of them, you can have it where you don't get the automation feature, where they will Oh, thank you. They will automatically relist your listings for you. That is optional within their plan tiers, I guess to say. You don't have to have that feature. I actually have the monthly membership. Oh, look at that.
I love
Where
that.
the automation is included and obviously the cross listing. So, um, like Tammy had suggested to me when I first got started, they offer you a week trial. You can actually try it out for a week, kind of see which features that you would like or that would be useful to you, and then kind of, move from there. But it's been an awesome app for me, awesome website and
it
all of that.
it it does actually delist for you. So when something sells on any of your platforms, it does remove that. Luna, thank you so much. You are so
I
great.
know.
Love the
Thanks,
gifts.
Luna. Appreciate you.
But yeah, it will delist just like it lists. It will delist. And if
I
you,
loved I was so like mind blown at that part of it. Like it goes to the other platforms and takes it down for you. Like,
yes,
of course, that's what it's supposed to do as a cross
right,
lister. But before you actually get into using a cross listing platform, you don't realize all of that it does. So when it went
right.
in and it took it off of these other platforms that it didn't sell on, I was like, "What? This is amazing!"
So now one of the features that it does now, it actually, so when you take something down, instead of deleting it, because before it would just delete the listing, now it puts it in an area called delist. So if you ever need to go back and get it, you can go back and get it. So if something sells like on eBay and somebody returns it, you can go to delist and copy that listing and put it right back in the inventory.
It's awesome if you ask me.
Yeah.
Jones for Fine, she asked if I'm new to reselling. So I am always learning. Every day I feel like I learn something new with reselling. I have been doing reselling full time since almost a year now. Last August I kind of went like, full fledged with it. But my Bay account was created in 2008. So I've been selling stuff for a very long time, but full fledged for about a year now. Luna said she was hesitant just like me. Well, I'm glad you got started like I got started though. Devil Dog says, yeah, I have to go up one more price point with list perfectly to get the auto delist. That is a awesome feature too, because the last thing you want to do is sell something on one platform and forget that you sold it, and now you have to either cancel or refund or
Oh my
something
God.
on another platform because someone else bought it. It's just a big headache you don't want to have to deal with. So
And what's even more crazy is when you are, so say like now that I'm cross listing to that V platform, I have to continue to, oh, is that listed? Oh, is this, you know what I mean? So I'm playing the mind game. So my hope is that they're going to hurry up and put that.
add them to Nifty, right?
Absolutely, because
I'm
it's
telling
it's
you,
a struggle. It's a
they need to
struggle.
just add all the platforms on there. Like, what's
They
the
might as well
holdup?
put the real, just give them all. Let's just do all of them. Every time some cop
Seriously.
pop up.
Right.
Jonesing for fine. So glad that you came in and joined us. So
I
glad.
know. That's awesome. I wish he or she, I don't know if it's he or she, I wish they could have caught some of the earlier lives. This is number,
Absolutely.
what we at, 5, Tammy?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is 5.
Yep.
So we
This is
five
five.
weeks strong now. Back
Yeah,
like we never left.
absolutely. Absolutely. So, Micah, I hope that helped answer some of your questions. If you have anything direct, just feel free. Are your listings on Vinted the same price as all your other platforms? So, yes and no. It depends on the item. Some of them are, and some of them are not. I do list some, thank you. I do list some items lower because there are no fees associated with them, with that platform. So I will say that. Uh-oh, T Wolf became the number 14 fan in the fan club.
Hey, there we go.
Yay.
Tammy, our fan
That's
club's picking
awesome.
up.
Uh-oh,
We're
let's
getting some,
go.
yeah.
Let's go.
So were there any other questions? Anybody else in the chat had any other questions for us?
Micah, if you want to get a free trial of Nifty, I can send you my code. You can get a free trial plus 15% off your first month. And I think the trial is for 7 days.
Yeah, it is 7 days, and I actually
Okay.
started my membership on like the 3rd day. I was bought in, not even a
That's
week
what
into
Christine said. She actually joined before
it, before the trial
before she
ended. Yep, I'm telling you.
that is a platform. I would love to work for them because I think I could just talk about, yes, does it have its challenges? Yes, but I just think that I could just be their spokesperson. I really do. I think I could make them a lot of money. Are you
Maybe they'll eventually
listening?
get on, right? Maybe they'll eventually get on the social medias, and you can actually reach out to them.
Yeah.
You
I'm
never
like,
know.
are you listening, Nifty? Listen to me.
That's hilarious. Does anyone else listen to podcasts about reselling? I don't know of any.
Yes.
If you could, which ones do you listen to? Some, Tammy?
Yes, I do. There's so many, but I do listen to some podcasts. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. I'll send it to you because I have to look it up on Spotify. But there are several. He's got a bulldog like as his mascot or as his person. I have to tell you guys who they are because I don't know. I'm sorry.
Oh, Luna, that was me. She said I uploaded so much in the first days that I ran out of the free credits. That was the same thing I did. Talking about on Nifty.
Okay, so Christine is saying next week's featured podcast. Got you. I will let you guys know who to watch.
And then Luna
And
saying
Luna,
do a
I can
post
do a
about it.
post about it.
Yeah, for
I can do a
sure.
post about it. That I
I like the
can.
one by
Oh, I
Art.
did want to tell you, I ordered all of the items that Mrs. Rizna told us. So I've ordered them. I'm waiting for them to come in so I can try all of them.
So you see how I've been procrastinating about cleaning up. So you give us the update on how that works.
I'm telling you, that vinegar would take that right up, right out of it. So Luna, she recommended some cleaning products for cleaning, spot cleaning items. So one is vinegar. I'm not sure if you know about that one. I did that video on the baking soda one. But there are also, and I don't know the names, you guys. I'm so bad at knowing the names of the items, but I'll show them next week. So we'll have a cleaning segment next week.
And actually, too, just for the people in the chat, after these lives have been done, I actually have been posting a replay of them on YT. If you guys would like the the link, just send me a message and I'll give you the replay link so that you can watch. It was awesome last week having Ms. Risner come up, and she was explaining so much about how to get stains out of
Yes.
different items you might have thrifted and things like that. Oh man, I was so appreciative of that. That was really cool. And then even today having Laura up,
Oh,
she
so
answered the whatnot question.
absolutely. Okay, so put your YT channel in the, like, can you type it in?
Let me see if I can. It's literally worth more than you think YT, if I'm not mistaken. If you just type in worth more than you think, you'll see my big old beard. You'll see me and Miss Tammy's pictures up there. But I'm pretty sure it's worth more than you think YT, if I'm not mistaken.
I wonder if I can share to my YT from your YT. No?
I'm not sure. We can try to figure it out.
So Micah is asking another question. One more question. I sell on the Bay. I have a variety of stuff. What is the best shipping price? So that's
Go
loaded.
ahead.
I
Yeah, it
feel
really
like
is.
I don't do, what is it, flat rate shipping? I should use my heaviest iron at about 9 pounds. So your heaviest item is about 9 pounds?
Wow.
Yeah, I would say I don't use flat rate shipping. I think, David, do you do flat rate on eBay?
I do, but I don't sell items that are 9 pounds. And I had to learn that the hard way. For things that are big like that, if you're selling something that's 8 or 9 pounds, you might want to do that calculated shipping so that you're not ending up paying for some of the shipping. As I was saying earlier in the live, I primarily sell clothing. I kind of know the dimensions like the back of my hand. I know how much a pair of jeans or a button-up shirt is going to weigh and things like that. So I'm able to do flat rate shipping. But for items that you might be questionable, something that's very heavy or it's an awkward shape and you might have to get some weird type of box to ship it out in, you might want to do the calculated shipping so that you're not having to pay any of that shipping cost and your buyer is actually, fitting the bill on that. I had to learn that the hard way. I tried to ship a flat screen TV to like California and the shipping cost more than the doggone TV was worth. And I only charged the buyer, like, I think I charged them like $20 or something. The shipping was like 80. Like, what? So you don't want that to happen to you. Once you're doing it more and more often, you will kind of get used to and figure out the prices that you need to charge for certain things if you don't want to do the calculated. But on bigger items, I would suggest doing the calculated shipping. It'll just help you out a lot. Luna says, "Oh no." Oh, Tammy, you're muted. I don't know if you accidentally
Sorry,
did that.
yeah, I
There
muted
you
myself
go.
because I had to have my husband bring my charger. Charity said, I do a lot of flat rate, but it's a big difference in calculated. I keep it calculated. So yeah, the box size definitely makes a difference. Now, I have seen a lot of people use pirate ship for heavier things, they say that it's more compatible, more cost effective. I'm sorry, to use pirate ship.
Laney says, love when the live keeps going because there's so much reseller knowledge here.
My
Thank
God,
you. We in here having fun, answering some questions.
absolutely.
Man, I was going to try and catch the post office before they close at 5, but I'm enjoying answering questions and things like that. This is actually awesome. Still having some engagement in the chat. We've been going live
Absolutely.
for whew,
A few hours now, right?
still people coming in. Devil Dog says
Yeah.
pirate ship is good, but the only thing sucks is all what's that? Reality. You can only use it with eBay unless you better go ship. I couldn't really understand that one.
Okay, so let's see. Pirate ship is good, but the only thing is it sucks. You can only use it with the bay. Yeah. So I think unless you pay shipping on other sell sites. Okay. Got it. Rich Rod said he took a power nap and came back. Okay. Ah,
That is hilarious. Oh my goodness.
yeah. That's
Hey Leslie.
I do think that the heavier items, I think you just really have to play with it to see. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. So Luna says when you hit 50 subs on YT, you can co-stream and go live there.
That's interesting.
I don't know. Do I have 50 subs? Probably not. I don't even post on there, so maybe I need to get that up. Maybe that's what needs to happen.
She said I just started going live on YT too. Interesting.
Oh, well. So do you like it there better, Luna?
Luna says she
Oh,
was just
David, you
44
got
for me.
yeah.
Oh wow. Almost there.
Go, go.
I've never went
That's
live
cool. So I'm
on
sure it'll.
I've never went live on YT, but I like TikToks though. Like, you get the hat on
Yes,
there, you get the different
yeah.
gifts and stuff. I don't know if YT has all that.
You get all the fun stuff. You get all the stuff over here.
That is hilarious.
Podcasters. So for next week, I've got podcasters, right?
Yes, if you could come up with some. I'm
We're
always
gonna do
listening
some.
to podcasts. I would love to listen to one about reselling.
Okay. You in that light.
I know, right? You see it? It's crazy. Micah, I'm gonna send it. I'll send it. Oh, there she goes. Luna just posted it.
Yes, I love this. So everybody follow David. That's awesome.
Please and thank you.
So Devil Dog says, I think you can also go YouTube live on that one too. I'm not 100%. So I know that from there is the possibility of being compatible, and when you go live on one platform, it goes to the next one. I'm just not sure about.
OBS is actually a software that you can use to do things like you're talking about. He posted it in
Oh,
that
really?
comment. Yeah, OBS.
Yeah,
Yep. I
did
forget
not
what it
know.
stands for, but OBS is like a software, a streaming software you can use to do things like that. I'll have to
That's
look
pretty
into it.
cool.
Yeah, right.
Hey, why not? Why not?
Oh, look, now
That's
I'm
pretty
starting. I'm
cool.
starting to get notifications of new subscribers on my channel. Thank you, guys.
Ah,
I
yay!
love that. That is
So
so
you guys,
awesome. I appreciate it.
yeah, TikTok does have a live studio. I did see that. But okay, so let me do my selfless plug. Y'all can follow me too.
I know, right?
I'm the same. I'm the same. You can follow me too. I think there's only 5
Thank you,
videos out there,
Luna.
you guys, but
But yeah, I was only even bringing up YT to say that I have been trying to be good with reposting our live. Um, it's it's been a struggle trying to keep up with everything, but normally the day or two after our live, I'll download the live and upload it to YouTube, and just for the people that, because I know it's Wednesdays at 1:30, so it's not too convenient for everyone. So I try to
yes.
make sure that at least the replay link is available and people can check out what we were talking about.
Well, I love that. So I will start directing traffic to your YT channel. So that people who want to um watch the live can join.
Yeah,
So
for
I'll post
sure.
it on all of my little social media.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, Lainey
You're more
saying
than
she
welcome.
can't find you on YT, Tammy. What's your link?
It's the same. Um, I think it's
The
the
True
same.
Kid.
It's Yep.
I know I'm following you on YT.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same. Yep.
Yeah, Luna's got it. She is the True Kid.
Oh, thanks.
You're gonna start getting the notifications too. Such and such has
Yay.
followed. Thank you guys. We
Yeah,
really appreciate it.
we do really appreciate you. I only have 8 subscribers, so I got a ways to go, but we'll get there.
I know, we sure will.
Okay, so next week, what topics should we cover? I know we're doing podcasters. That's one of my things. I think we're gonna do some more dives into trends. What's trending, what's coming up for the fall, what things we want to look at. Um,
I also was I had jotted down a few notes. Maybe we can touch on social media
yes,
because that is a big one. Trying to fit social media into reselling and how and when to create content and things like that. Maybe we could have a convo about that one.
absolutely. So, David, you're not on. Oh, thank you so much, Luna. You're not on the FB and the IG.
Not yet.
Listen, just imagine all that you do on TikTok, then trying to do those other platforms too, plus resale, plus caregive, plus be a spouse and manage your children. Can you even imagine? Like, it's mind blowing.
I just got a few more gray hairs just thinking about it. And that's exactly why I have only focused on TikTok so far, and I just post basically the same exact videos on YT, which I'm hearing that you should be kind of trying to create different content for the different platforms. But like I said, maybe that could be a conversation for another live that we have where we really deep dive
Yes.
into social media and things like that.
Yes, because
So
there's so much out there, so much to be, I don't know, talked about, money to be made. I think ultimately we're all looking for multiple streams of income, ways to support ourselves and our families. And so I'm all about supporting people. I get all kinds of things on, yeah. Walt with Picking Ain't Easy. He killing the game over on Facebook. I'm
for
telling you,
sure.
he's
I was in
killing
their
it.
live the other night, him and Allie. Oh my goodness. They talking about getting checks with commas in it from
Right,
social media.
exactly.
What?
Like,
What?
look, my first payout from Facebook was like $2.34. But I was so excited about my $2.34, right? So then I hit one month where I got $31. I was like, whoa. But at the
Hmm.
same time, I was doing TikTok shop videos. So I was getting small amounts of commission from there. But
Yeah.
I'm all about supporting. So if just flood me with like what you're selling, what's going on. I look, I'm going to support. That's just me. I'm going to support. Somebody said that they found some eBay bags at their local Salvation Army, and I was like, "Oh, send me 3." She was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, okay. So you know what I mean? Like, I asked people if they have merch. Do they have shirts and all of that? If you got merch, let me know. I'll buy it. Yeah.
Luna says
Luna
her TikTok
said,
paycheck is 682 this week.
"Hey, that's better than me."
Charity says I have made $7 and some change on FB.
Listen, sometimes I had one video that suddenly got like 300,000 views on FB. And I didn't understand it, but I was so happy for it. But it was like 2 weeks after I posted it. But it was great. It was great to see that happen. So yeah, I think that we should all just support each other. I
For
mean, I know that
sure.
some of the material might be, the same information recycled a different way, but I think people learn differently. So some people might gravitate to somebody's social media post to somebody else's. But I think if we can
Definitely.
all as a community support each other, why not? It's not costing us
Exactly.
anything. It's just a view.
Carrie says I appreciate both of you. I've been bouncing in and out related to the full time. Thank you.
Oh, you're
Appreciate
welcome.
you. Thank you, Carrie.
Definitely. Definitely. So next week's topics, we got them. We got trends, we got podcasters, and we have social media. We've got it.
Awesome.
So we will be back next week, just like we never left.
Right, exactly. Thank you guys for supporting. We definitely appreciate it.
Oh, wow.
I keep going to estate sales for content and always spend money.
Yeah, the lie that I tell myself all the time is I'm just going for content. And I come home with a bag full of stuff. It's really stupid.
Luna says, love your energy. Thank you, Luna.
Thank you.
Everything Hobby
Everything
says,
hobby.
do you guys ever talk about business structure? That could be a topic too.
We definitely can. Is that something you're interested in? We can definitely touch on it.
Can make note of that. Maybe we could touch on it a little bit next week.
Okay. Business.
They say,
Got
yes,
it.
please. Jones in from
Okay.
Prime says, thank y'all for sharing your time and knowledge. Thank you for joining in. We appreciate it. Y'all been engaging
Abs-
and keeping us going. 3 hours
absolutely.
strong, Tammy. 3 hours
Yeah.
strong.
Woo! We're growing, and we have 39,100 likes.
Nice.
Yeah, we love that. You forgot our banner, but that's okay because I've been tapping away.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I did forget about it.
That's okay. We'll put it up next time. So,
Right.
you guys, next week, 1:30 p.m. Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time. What's next Wednesday's date?
It is, goodness. I think that's like the 5th.
Is it the 5th? Miss Risner just dropped some podcast in there. I
Next
got you, Miss
next
Risner.
Wednesday, I think, is the 5th, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. So August the 5th at 1:30 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back.
All right. See y'all later.
Bye.
Thank
Thank you
you.
guys. Have a great day.